Yay. Alright. We're back in business. Let me see. Oh, gate. There we go. Let me go ping everyone in the Discord as per usual. As per usual. Sick. What's up, Pebble? Welcome, welcome. It is indeed whole hours. I hope everything works. I don't know. I still haven't had any problems with my PC, but you never know. Scary. Ah, whoa, Jesus Christ, my bad. Repositioning my chair. Running into shit. You know how it goes. Okay. For those of you who weren't here for the end of the last one, this is the situation. You know, I should probably just jump. Hold on. Hey, man. Okay. I haven't heard you in a while. Dude, welcome back. I'm glad to be back. I was, I said this last time, but I was, like, just mentally ill for a while and didn't have the energy to stream. And then it was, I want to stream, but my computer keeps crashing and I have to get it fixed. And now it's fixed. Hopefully. So we're back. Ow, oh my god, I just punched my desk. I need to relax. What up, squad? What up, 7? Welcome back. Welcome home, if you will. Whee! I was talking about this in the Discord a little bit ago, but I was trimming the recording of, what the fuck? I can see you, bye! Thanks for popping in. Have fun. I didn't mean to fall that far, but that's fine. What was I just saying? Oh, I was trimming my footage of me explaining, Desert Island Knockout, and I was, like, seriously on one. I think it was, like, late at night or something when I was recording that, so I was, like, the first, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes are just, like, incomprehensible. I would say, like, one thing that happened, and then I would go on, like, 4 different tangents, and then I would say the next thing that happened, and it's like, dude, we gotta get a grip. We gotta get a grip. But then after a little while, I lock in, so it's not too bad. I genuinely worried I was gonna have to re-record that bit, because it was not looking great. But we got it, it's fine. I had to trust the process. And by the process, I mean my past self's ability to speak coherently. Where am I? I knew how to get here a little bit ago and now I'm lost. You know, it's over here, isn't it? No, it's this way. My bad, guys. Why's the hole so far away? I didn't want it right next to my house. And I had to find a nice, like, flat spot to dig a hole. So, it's actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to end up being. But yeah, I didn't want it to be right next to my thing. I thought it was like right beside your base. I mean, it pretty much is, but you know, not quite. Yeah, okay, well, let's get to it. Back to the hole, back to the mines. We have this cave situation, but luckily these guys have to walk into the sun to try to get to me, so it's not too scary. Until it's nighttime, then I guess it's kind of scary. Ah, dude, I totally hit you there. That was gonna... He's hacking low-key. Alright. Back in the swing of things. This was, like, surprisingly fun when I was doing this yesterday. I got off and I was like, what if I just keep going? Then I'm like, no, come on. We can't be doing off-screen mining in the ash hole. This is a stream-only event. Speaking of stream-only events, I have to make the... I'm thinking once I hit 900 subs, I'll post like a community post being like, guys, once I hit 1K, I'll do like a live stream thing. You know how we're gonna do the bracket showdown of like where everybody in chat votes on NPCs and it's a bracket showdown until there's one left. But I gotta make like a picture to post with that announcement, so I gotta do like some graphic design magic and make a fucking thing, like a thumbnail. I kind of have an idea of what I want it to look like, but I'm not really sure if I can pull it off. So, if you guys see a post with a really scuffed fucking thing, then, just, you know, ignore it. Pretend that I'm, like, a graphic design genius. Forgot we were gonna do that. Yeah, I almost forgot, and then I was like, oh, I should do something for 1K. Because I forget who it was that mentioned it, but somebody in the Discord. Or actually, I think it was during my first Minecraft stream. Somebody asked, like, what's the plan for 1K sub celebration? And I was like, oh, that's right. I should, like, celebrate somehow. And, yeah. And I was like, I think this will be a big thing. Because I think it'll be cute to have it be something that, like, you guys can be involved in, you know? Instead of just, like, me making a video to be like, yippee. Which, that would also be fine, but... since it was an idea we were kind of cooking up anyway, I think it would be a fun thing to do. I've been really locked in on Fortnite. Bro, I wonder if you've played with my fucking guy that fixes my computer. I guess I don't know how the servers work, but if you would be like, if you had to be kind of in the area, because I know some online games like that, it's like the servers are regional, so you'd have to be in the same kind of area. I think it'd be really funny if I was like a big Fortnite gamer and like, I'm hearing a skeleton. Oh, okay. Oh, it'd be so funny if I, like, was big on Fortnite and then I end up randomly playing a guy with my fucking... playing a game with the fucking guy that fixes my PC. I'm sure he'd smoke my ass. He like, when he was fixing my computer the other day, he was like, oh, can I, like, pull up Fortnite? I'm like, sure, because he's like... I think he was trying to say that he, like, knows the places on the maps and whatever that would, like, really test the limits of my PC, so he was like, I'm gonna, like, pull up Fortnite. But I didn't have it updated. Like, I had it installed, but it was, like, a really old, like, I hadn't updated it in, like, a year. So, it had to download, like, this huge update. And by the time the update was done, he had, like, forgotten what he was gonna do, I think. So he just opened it and looked at my account and was like, damn, you really have nothing on this account. I'm like, yeah, I've only played like twice. And then he just closed it. And I was like, okay, so it really looks like you just opened my Fortnite to shit on my lack of belongings. But, you know. I thought that was funny though. He's like, damn, you really have nothing. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm not really a Fortnite gamer personally, but you know. Meanwhile, he, like, has his open and he's, like, waiting for the shop to refresh and stuff. Talking about V-Bucks. I'm like, exactly, King. So true. You have the Miku skin. Isn't there, like, several different Miku skins? I feel like I saw a few of them on his fucking computer when I was looking. Not that I was on his computer, but, like, his computer was on in his office. And he was, like, looking at Miku shit, and I was like, so true. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Soul and Falan and, etc., etc. I am still digging the hole, yes. Talking about Fortnite. I used to play PUBG So when I played Fortnite for like those 2 games or whatever, like a year ago, I was like, wow, this is giving me like PUBG nostalgia that I didn't even know was in my brain. But it is. I think I could be cracked at Fortnite if I really wanted to, but I think actually, now that I think about it, the reason I was downloading it is because I watched this streamer that played Fortnite and he would do like custom lobbies, and so I was like, I'll pull up, and then I never actually did because I played twice, then I was like, eh. And then I met someone through Dead by Daylight who plays a lot of Fortnite, and she was telling me that there's like Guitar Hero in Fortnite now. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what does that mean? I don't understand. Fortnite is kind of like Roblox to me. I think I know what the game is and like what goes on, and then I just really don't. People explain to me things that go on during Fortnite events, and I'm like, hey, so what? Dude, I'm about to have to make a new diamond pig. SMH. I am going to run out of diamonds. Oh, I almost ran all the way back up the stairs like I didn't have a crafting table. Lol. Yeah, there is a rhythm game. That's insane. I remember, like, in 2020 or something, one of my friends was like, oh yeah, like, you want to play Roblox? I'm like, no, what the fuck? Why would I play Roblox? And then he was like, there's this really fun rhythm game. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean there's a rhythm game in Roblox? Because the last time I had played Roblox before that, I was like a little kid, and it was just like a shitty sandbox game, basically, where people would do like parkour, kind of, or like just, or like there was like roller coasters. I don't know, it was like shitty Minecraft. And now he's like, oh, there's rhythm games. I'm like, what's been going on in Roblox? Well, I haven't been paying attention. And then I was like, sure, I'll try it. And he was right, the rhythm game fucks. I still play it every once in a while when I really can't think of anything else to do. Sometimes you just get that itch where you want to play a rhythm game, you know? I always, when I was a kid, really wanted Guitar Hero, but it never happened. Scoot. I'm glad I'm getting at least some iron so I can make more pickaxes once I run out of diamonds. I think this big hole is a good thing to spend all my diamonds on. Good financial decisions. You can also play Fall Guys on Fortnite. What the fuck are you talking about? What does that mean? That's crazy. Why wouldn't you just play Fall Guys on Fall Guys? Can you play Fortnite on Fall Guys too now? Fall Guys got crazy after Epic bought it. But kind of crazy in a bad way, personally. I was like a day one Fall Guys enjoyer. Bye, 7. I don't know if these bats keep spawning, like, what the condition is for bats to spawn, but there used to be 1 and now there's like 2. And they seem to just... There's 3! Yeah, I'm growing a bat collection, it seems. What the fuck is Squid Game Fall Guys? That's so funny. Wait, there's one? Okay, yeah. I thought I saw a fourth bat, but it was just one of the other ones. Leaving the hole. Not the League of Legends. Yes, I am currently playing League. So, just in case the YouTube algorithm is wondering, this game is called League of Legends. I didn't even know that it like automatically applied a game to the thing. Like I thought people had to put that there. Like when you go under a fucking YouTube video and it tells you like what game is in the video. I thought that was like an automatic thing, kind of like how you have to on Twitch, you set the game. But apparently not, because my streams keep getting entirely mislabeled. My Minecraft stream from yesterday was labeled as League of Legends for some reason. Never played League in my life. Never mentioned it. I don't know. The first residents of the ash hole? Exactly. I'm gonna have to start charging them rent. If I actually get this hole all the way to the bottom, like to bedrock, there's gonna be a lot of free real estate. Like I could just put rooms, you know, on top of each other on every side of the thing. And it would be just, but I don't know what the fuck I would do with all those rooms. But I could make like a crazy hotel, basically. It's probably a Google AI thing. I don't know. I mean, it could be, but I think that whole thing existed before they were adding AI to everything. But it could be. There's a possibility that I could just change it, like, myself. But I don't care. Hey, Nightlight, what's up? Dude, I know the feeling. I've often been too lazy to sleep. It's less like that I'm too lazy to do the act of sleeping, and more like, okay, if I'm gonna go to bed, I have to, like, get up, brush my teeth, you know, go to the bathroom, do all this shit. Then I have to go get in my bed, plug in my phone, make sure my alarms are on, etc., etc. It's actually kind of a lot of work to go to sleep. Oh, guys, we're almost down to deep slate. Yippee! I'm excited to have a whole bunch of extra deep slate because that block is epic. Cobblestone is like, okay, I'll probably never use all of it, but deep slate I'll probably actually use for something eventually. I think it's just the ADHD-ness. Yeah, I think it's something to do with like the trouble with transitioning like between activities or whatever. Because I'll be like sitting on my computer and then I'll go, oh, I have to get up. So then I just like, it's actually so stupid because I'll sit on my computer and I'll be like, oh, I'm tired, I should go to bed now. Like I should quit playing games or whatever, go to sleep. And then I pull out my phone and then I just end up sitting there for like an hour. Sometimes multiple hours, just scrolling on whatever stupid bullshit. And the whole time I'm like, I need to go to bed. And I actively don't want to be scrolling right now. And all of these videos that I'm seeing are stupid and garbage. But I just can't get up. It sucks. So real. Bro, you know me. Relatable content generator. That's what they call me. That's what they called me back in high school, the relatable content generator. No. I have to go empty my inventory already. That's crazy. Oh, I guess I have dug, like, several fucking layers already since I got on. The sun is coming up. Yay! Yes, I always do that too with the hours of sleep thing. My problem is I don't ever have any plans except like on Sundays when I have silks. So I don't have to, like, when I'm not employed, such as currently, I don't have to do that because I don't have to get up at a specific time for anything. But yeah, I definitely feel the pain. I used to do that with school all the time. Like, oh, if I need to get 8 hours of sleep, I have to go to bed at this time. And it's like, you're not gonna actually fucking get that much sleep. Like, it's just not happening. But every time I'd be like, it's okay, I can stay up later because I'll just go to bed at blah 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 time. And then I'll get all my good 8 hours. And it never happened. Not a single time. Yo, you quit your job? Hell yeah. I don't know any of the context, but you get a hell yeah from me. I'm an advocate for quitting jobs. Oh, unemployed gang, we rise. We don't have very much money, but we rise anyway. Oh my gosh, Lone Script, hello. How's it going? Welcome to the ash hole. I'm planning on whatever I do with the hole, I don't know, but I am planning on, regardless, I'm going to put water at the bottom so I can jump without dying. Because I think that'll be fun. Yeah, I feel that. I've definitely done that with several jobs. What's up down here? Nothing. Nice. Guys, we've officially hit Deep Slate. Let's fucking go! Professional miners. My resume's packed because I believe in moving on. Yeah. I don't even know when the last time I updated my resume was. Most of the places I work are the kind of places that don't really even ask for a resume because it's like, it's just a little whatever. A fucking restaurant or like whatever. Little cafe, etc., etc. Eventually, I'll probably have to get a fucking actual job, but you know. That would probably ruin my physical and mental health. So for now, I'm gonna fart around as much as I possibly can. Okay, don't be doing stupid shit. Thought you could scare me, but I heard you coming from a mile away. Where was I? Here. I'm gonna have a lot of copper too. I could probably use that with some sort of build for something. You're good, dude. You're mining, bro. Exactly. This is my full-time job. I'm a miner. Full-time miner. I don't understand the new levels in Minecraft. I know. It's a lot of new shit. I honestly don't see it most of the time, though. Like, some of the new stuff, like, they just added leaves or whatever, I guess, in the new snapshot. But, like, to the, like, falling leaves on the trees and stuff, That kind of stuff you see and you're like, okay. But like the new, like, the trials or whatever that is, I have no idea what those are. Or what they do, or why. I just kind of ignore it. And then if I run into it in my game, which basically never happens, then I'll be like, oh, what's this? I'm one of those people who's like scared to do anything. I mean, in this game I'm not because I have keep inventory on. But back in the day, like, I didn't go to the Nether pretty much at all for like years. Because I was like too scared to die and lose all my stuff. Trials, yeah, there's like, I don't know, I think it's like a different type of dungeon, basically. You can find, and it like, it spawns a bunch of enemies and you have to defeat the enemies and then you get treasure. I think. So, okay, I guess I lied. I do know what they are and what they do, but just, you know. I don't know how to mine for diamond anymore. Me either. I can't remember what level diamonds are on at all. I don't even know how deep it goes anyway. Whatever the fuck layer I'm on right now is insane, by the way. It's just copper and whatever this shit's called, I forget. Granite? Yep. They redid the bats, and I don't think they're like, okay. Little bro gave me a kiss. I think the old ones are cuter. They like make the ears all goofy and the eyes bigger and stuff, but the old ones are cuter. And I don't know if I fuck with the purple, really. Yeah, they should make stuff that actually needs copper, because it, like, I don't know, it's like basically a useless ore. It's like entirely for building. Which the blocks are cool, but, excuse me. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it does nothing. Unless you specifically need it for a build, which nobody ever does. Yeah, like the bat, yeah, it's like head is bigger. And it's like not as cute. I might have to look it up later, like the actual sprite before and after photos. Before and after the makeover. Because yeah, I don't know why they did that. I forgot there was water right behind me and I heard the drowned sound and I was like, what the fuck is that? Can you imagine if the ash hole opens up to like a, what the fuck are those things called? The cities with the wardens in them? That would be great. Okay, dude, relax. Relax. Of the stone that makes a pretty sound when it's mined. Oh, the, I want to say amethyst, but I'm not sure if that's correct. But yeah, I love that sound. Or just even being in one of the geodes, you can hear like the twinkling kind of sounds. I hope every cave biome can be found in the ash hole. That would be cool if I dug down and there was like a really cool lush cave down here. I don't really know if there's like a limit to like what height lush caves will spawn at. Because we're getting a little bit into the deep slate era now, so might be sort of too late for that. But I haven't actually explored the cave that's like right there. So there could be cool shit in there. I'll explore it someday, but I'm busy. Had to clock in. At the whole factory. Oh my god, it's been 30 minutes. I kept saying this like the whole time yesterday too, but every time I look at how long it's been, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Shit seriously gets me in the zone. Similar feeling to staring at a candle, listening to Data Matrix for 27 minutes. Okay, we get it. There's water and there's fucking zombies and what. I almost said aliens. Squad. Me and the boys. Me and the boys at 2 a.m. looking for beans. Why haven't they added aliens yet? That would be crazy. If all of a sudden Minecraft is like an alien invasion game. Tower defense game. They've got aliens in The Sims that you can get abducted by. At the M-Preg aliens and stuff. That I had completely forgotten about until like yesterday. The Sims is just such a great game, because it's so stupid. Yeah, the guy that made the beans meme, yeah, it's iconic. He's like, I'm gonna make something so stupid, just to show how stupid everything is. And then everyone was like, no, this, can you... Everyone was like, this is the funniest fucking thing ever. And he's like, you idiots are proving my point. Okay, I do have 3 diamonds left. There's aliens in Fortnite? Why? What do they do? What are they for? I am at least glad that it stops the mining when a bat flies in front of me, because I don't need civilian casualties down here. It's a skin. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Flan, what's the lore with the horse emoji? I've been seeing it these days. I love having people around that just all of a sudden have a thing with a certain emoji, because then it just like, I don't know, suddenly your emoji keyboard becomes like a collection of like memories of your friends. Even when they stop using that emoji, it's like, what else would I think of when I see a seal emoji if not Flan, you know what I mean? I thought this was a hole I was about to fall into, and I was like, well, guess I'm dead. Guess I'll die. Using the UFO emoji lately. I gotta like look through. There's so many funny emojis that I always forget about. My brain only has space for like 10 emojis, and then like the Discord server ones, like the turtle squad. So I gotta like look through the emojis every once in a while and just find one to be obsessed with for no reason. My all-time favorite emoji though is like the hatching chicken egg one, but specifically how it shows up in Discord, because the rest of them are ugly. But the Discord version is like really cute. And he's like round and smooth. It's adorable. I picked it up from a friend and it just looks funny. Word. I used to do this bit. Okay, this was like 2019, I think, probably. I started doing this thing where I would do like I think I got it from a friend as well, but I don't really remember which one of us did it first. But me and one of my friends would do this thing where we would send like any face emoji that we would send, we would put like a food emoji next to it so it looked like so it would look like the fucking emoji was holding food. It started with like the sunglasses emoji and then like an ice cream cone. But then I ended up, actually my two favorite ones to do were face emoji with the flan next to it or face emoji with the egg in a frying pan next to it. I should start doing that again. Cause it's like just what's with the frying pan? I don't know. I'm cooking eggs, dude. What's with the ice cream? I don't know. You got a problem with ice cream? Like just in unrelated conversations? Classic. Is Beetle a Pokemon? It sounds kind of familiar, but I don't exactly know what that is. I'm picturing something, but it might not actually be Beetle. I might just be tripping. Also, for a second, when you said root beer, I started thinking about my sim. And then I was like, oh, no, that's right. That name came from the turtle, whomst I have named Root Beer. I think I explained this, I don't actually remember, but I wasn't originally going to give the turtle a name. Like, people have asked me before, like, oh, what's the turtle's name? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't really name things. But, the other day, the turtle, whomst I have sitting next to my bed all the time, I accidentally knocked it over. And it reminded me of that video of the guy who has like a bunch of root beer cans and they start like falling off the table and he's like, no, root beer, no, no, root beer. I gotta find that video. But then I named him Root Beer just because he fell over. YouTube emojis are crazy. Emotion is this? Oh, what the fuck? Wait. I can't even really tell what the hell that is that I'm looking at. Yes, egg frying pan, my beloved. Ooh, it's raining. Nice. This is Minecraft ASMR if I've ever heard it. Yes, Appy Juice Horse. Exactly. Exactly. I think it's someone pouring hot coffee in their mouth. Oh. We need to restart our emoji charades. True, true, true. Y'all should throw some out there, and I'll try to guess. I can cook one up, maybe, in my brain. Okay, the only problem with this, with streaming this, is that it makes me sleepy. And then I just kind of stop talking. Because I'm so in the zone. Meditative Minecraft ASMR. My inventory's full, huh? Alright. Uh-oh. It's okay. I'll sleep and then I'll go back. Oh, there's a zombie right there. Did you see that guy? Fuck. Oh, you know, I should... At some point, I should bring the iron back. Oh, I can grab the iron that's in here. I think I have some. Just so I don't run out of, like, materials to make pickaxes with, because that would be really annoying. But I should bring all the iron back and cook it. Is it Eden from the Fanciful or whatever the fuck event? That's funny. It probably is. I would imagine. It's Eden's... Oh my god, I have so much copper. I mean, I knew that, but like, oh my god. Oh, I only have 12 iron. Oh, but I have 60 raw iron. Hold on, we can... Oh my god. Oh my god. Is there copper in here? Look at this. Look at this. That's insane. Okay, I'm gonna start cooking this up. Didn't even need to bring extra coal. I guess I'll put these in here anyway. There, okay. Enough for 5 iron picks. Progress is gonna be slowed once we run out of diamonds, gang. Unfortunately. When I built this room and I put that door there, I usually leave all these doors open because they just connect to each building, so I don't ever think about it. And I had this one open and a creeper walked in and exploded the whole fucking place. I had to rebuild it. Is that those 2 hedgehogs from, or porcupines or whatever from the, what the fuck is it called? Greenwood Miracle event? This like siblings that were fighting that Karu had to yell at. Also, good night. Thanks for hanging. I keep forgetting there's like a big drop there. Texture? Okay. They were fighting over a taken woman. Were they? I don't even remember what they were fighting over, to be so honest. There are often 2 hedgehogs within me pining over taken women. True. Okay. Drop off all the bullshit. Oh, I almost walked off the edge. Lol. I thought that spider was gonna see me. Nope. Okay, well, that fall damage was undeserved, but whatever. Guys, the horse is thinking. Everybody chill, the horse is thinking. Dude, okay. my parents were like watching the news for a second earlier, and I was like, what the fuck? We never watched the news. So, they were watching, one of my dad's co-workers' daughters was on the news because she got stabbed in the back of the neck, at work. And she works at just like a store. So, yeah, she was, which we had heard about this from, it was like on like Facebook or whatever, and my dad had heard of it obviously from his coworker. So, we knew about it before, but the news, it was like Fox News or whatever, which yikes, but you know, but they were talking about that the guy had like pleaded guilty in court, but since she didn't die, he only got 7 years in prison. Isn't that fucked? She's like disabled now. She's not like paralyzed or anything, but like it's hard for her to hold up her head because he pierced through the muscles in the back of her neck, and like her vision is different and everything, and like she almost died, and this guy just gets like 7 years in prison and then whatever. It's insane. But she was like, God was with me and like I've chosen to forgive him, and I was like, listen, that's an insane scenario, so like you do you, but like, whoa. I probably wouldn't be forgiving someone who randomly stabbed me in the back of the neck. But I guess also, what do you do? Like, if you don't forgive them, then I guess you just kind of, there's not really anything else you can do. Yeah, it's wild. And that's the kind of shit too where like you hear about it sometimes, like online people post about shit like that and you're like, okay, what? But like when it happens to someone that you sort of kind of know, then you're like, oh wait, those things actually do fucking happen? That's crazy. It's okay, I'll never forgive him for her. Word. Apparently when the cops were like interrogating the guy, they were like, so why did you do it? And he was like, I didn't like the way she responded to my question. Like he like asked like, oh, where's the whatever or something, and she answered him, and then he just was like, I don't like that answer, and stabbed her. That's the kind of thing too that like if you're already predisposed to like paranoia or anything like that, where you're like just kind of scared of people, then something like that happens and it's like, how are you supposed to ever get over that fear of like random stabbing you in the neck if that literally did happen to you at one point? Just crazy. And then too, for it to be like plastered on, like immediately after it happens, everyone's talking about it like on Facebook and stuff. It's like, oh my god. And then everyone in the family, it's always gonna be like, oh hey, weren't you that, you know, the mom, the dad, the sibling of the girl that got stabbed? And it's like, yes, we know that happened. Please shut the fuck up. Hello, bats. Hello. The bats are frolicking in my cave, in my hole. There was a potential serial killer in our area. He got caught yesterday night after sending 4 people to the hospital. What the fuck? Glad he got caught. That is crazy shit. I'm so zoned right now. Lost in the rhythm of the fucking blocks. Locked the fuck in. I wonder, I should look up what level bedrock is at, because I want to know how close I even am to anything. Hold on. What level? Nope, misspelled it. Level is bedrock in Minecraft. Negative 64 to negative 60. Okay. So I'm at 1. I'm at 1. That's funny. So I've got like 65 levels to go, potentially. So I'm halfway. Basically halfway. Because I started at level 64. I'm at 1. We gotta get to negative 64, potentially. Thought bedrock was negative 100. I mean, it might be. I guess we'll see. We will fucking find out, because that random website that I saw could have been like Google AI, like, what's it called? I almost said review, but what the fuck? Overview. Okay, so review was actually close. I don't think it was the AI overview, but sometimes they sneak them in there, you know? I try to avoid those, but they fucking sneak in. You can't call him that because his victim survived. That's like so insane. So insane. It reminds me of like the people that like Tumblrify like old serial killers. And it's like, okay, dude. I had a friend in high school who, she like had a whole bunch of bullshit go on. Like she had a best friend of like 10 years, and then they got in one like stupid fight over a boy, and they're like, they had a big friend breakup. So it was like a rough time for her. And so she like got a whole different group of friends and became more like, she was like trying to be edgy kind of. And so one of her friends had this 22-year-old boyfriend, and we were like, I don't know, 17 at the time. Or no, one of her friends had a 22-year-old brother. So my friend started dating this person's brother, and he like, yeah, just literally just a whole ass adult man, and she's like 17. And she told me one time that she thought he was hot because he looked kind of like, who the fuck, I can't remember if it was like Dahmer or like Manson, somebody, one of those fucking serial killers. And I was like, right, so get help. I was like, hey, maybe get therapy or something. It was a time. High school was a time. What am I doing? Trying to dig gravel with a crafting table. Oh. There's now 4 bats. I'm collecting them. Collecting every bat. Excuse me, sir. Stay out of my way, please. Thank you. I'm gonna be sad when I run out of diamonds because I'm fucking flying through these blocks, and then it's gonna be slow. The rhythm is gonna be thrown off. We gotta savor the moment, guys. Savor the luxury while we still have it. I'm glad I'm at least past that weird level that was just granite and copper. I think 0 is the level that diamonds start spawning at. Maybe I'm totally wrong though. And I'm not looking that one up because I don't actually care that much to know, but we'll find out, I guess. Or we won't, and we'll never find any diamonds in the ash hole. There might not be riches in the ash hole these days. Excuse me. I'm trying to do my job here, please. Thank you. Deep slate sounds so crunchy. I know, it's like... Sometimes I hate it, but sometimes I'm like, I fuck with this ASMR. Whoop. I kind of like the normal, you know, stone sound because it's more deep. Kind of like this. The deep slate sound almost sounds like a toned down version of like glass kind of breaking, which sometimes it isn't exactly very soothing. But the regular stone breaking sound is always nice. So it's like a nice little pop. Okay, wine and an angry face. Is that like a card, or is it like an event NPC, or what's the vibe? I kind of assume Dante as well, just because I assume Dante whenever I see any alcohol. I'm like, well, he's our resident alcoholic. But wine, I don't know about. Speaking of cards, I was doing the voting thing for like which SSRs are gonna be fully voiced, and it was actually weird to like look at all the pictures of the cards next to each other and be like, I know all the stories for all of these. I think Ray would be the more alcoholic one. No, I'm literally talking about like in canon. Like Dante's the one that always has like alcohol in his rooms, his like SSR card rooms. Ray has been to bars a couple times, but it's not really to drink, it's just to talk to the patrons and manipulate them into giving him information. But Dante, like, drinks all the time. I mean, there's that card where Dante was, Dante was, like, drinking his sorrows away. Excuse me. Fucking oh, no. Well, that's just fucking rude. This fucking guy. The chests in here? Yeah, they are. Oh my god, dude. Oh, this is sickening. Give me the fucking chest. I'm gonna actually get the chest and I'm just gonna end up accidentally throwing it, huh? Please. I'm gonna cry. Oh, this is so fucked up. There we go, finally. got one though. I still have wood. Yeah, I did. Okay. I don't know why I keep actually making only 3 chests instead of like 4, and then I end up like I should make them in even numbers because then I'll have the double. Bro. There we go. Okay. He literally destroyed one of the chests. That's literally so mean. He's so mean and evil. Evil behaviors. Okay. I gotta put the sign back. I gotta, ugh. Sickening. Sickening all the repair I have to do now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Whoop. Well. Okay. That's what it said, I think. Yeah. There. Okay. Okay. I don't really know what I even came up here to do. I think I was just emptying my inventory. Had a really bad time. Alright, back into the hole. Ooh, it looks kind of crazy down here with the deep slate. Alright, what did I miss? Oh, no, 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 ow, ow. I was about to say what did I miss in chat, but give me a second, I gotta delete some ops. Rest in peace, King. Alright. Okay, let me catch up in chat, hold on. Pause. Yeah, Paige happened to stop in right when the most major thing happened all stream. Huge. Alright, we're back. Back in action. And the music fades in. Let's fucking go. You know, Saf, I was just about to ask the same question. Can horses eat chocolate? Okay. Is that a event NPC or a card? Truth Seeker Ray is a really good guess. Huey is also a good guess. Almost all animals can. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. See a Bob emoji, you immediately think it's gotta be Rusted Nation. Yeah, we had, when we started emoji charades, it went kind of like this, where we would like do event cards, or like, actually it started with just the characters themselves, not even specific cards, but it was way too easy every time. So we came up with like different rules and just tried to make them kind of more hard. It got to the point where we were like, we were doing 2 emojis unless people needed the third one because the guessing was so easy. So that's why we started doing triple emojis for event NPCs instead of doing like characters, like clan members. Because then those were harder to guess because you weren't like, you had to dig through the archives in your brain to remember all the event NPCs anyway. This song kind of fucks. Yeah, it is hard. It is hard. Next layer down. And the bat population continues to thrive. Right, this music is very relaxing, but I don't need more relaxing music. I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna fall asleep at the wheel right now, guys. I'm Minecraft and driving. I'm streaming and driving currently. I put my whole PC in my car. But I'm going 90 miles per hour down the freeway. Oh, the music stopped. No, it didn't. Fuck. I'm gonna hit the wee snaw. Snork me me me. Are you trying to help me, little buddy? Are you trying to help with the mining? I'll give you a little tiny bat-sized pickaxe. Oh. Do I still have diamonds? I do not. That was my last diamond pick. I'm gonna make more sticks. Guys, I'm poor now. I'm no longer part of the Minecraft 1%. Unless the currency happens to be cobblestone, because then I definitely am part of the Minecraft 1% right now. Is it Dante running after his dead parents? Bruh. My first thought was that it's Ray's mom. But I don't know. It's an event card. Oh, well, that rules out that guess. Ooh, Idle Blade is a good guess. I thought I just heard a creeper noise. Got scared. I could also be, I literally was just editing this event, so I should remember what the card is called, but the Desert Island Knockout Garu card. Because he was winning the sprinting competitions. At least I still have my diamond shovel to keep me company in these trying times. Pal. Oh, you know, it could be Sunburst Fever Dante. Did somebody already guess that? Because they had the, like... Oh, no, that was Runaway Bride. It wouldn't have been. Crown emoji kind of makes no sense. It sucks so bad. No, it does. I have a love-hate relationship with the entirety of Sunburst Fever. But that Edmund outfit is atrocious. It's terrible. I remember when I saw those cards get revealed, I was like, oh, right. It's that event. Every gacha game has to have at least one. Best to get it out of the way. And then we can just live peacefully. Theoretically, for the rest of New Carnival. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was the, oh, we doing Orientalism moment. My bad squad. Oh no, I'm out of. I need to get sticks. Look at this. Stargazing. Oh, bat gazing. What thing am I on now? -4. Damn. Gotta go potentially 60 more levels deeper. 60 plus. Oh my god, there's actually a million bats. I might go run around in that cave for a little bit and see if I can find any diamonds. funny business. Hey! This one. Oh my god, I keep forgetting which chest this one is. I already have to make another chest, don't I? Yep. I ran out of fucking wood. That's okay. One more chest is good enough for now. Okay. Oh, I should just make another couple of pickaxes while I'm up here. Doink! Okay. Down we go. Back to the depths. Uh-oh. Did that spider fucking fall off? Where the hell did he go? Ow. What? I have no idea where the second spider went. Maybe he fell off and died. He fell off L. I don't think he actually did. He disappeared into thin air. Rogue disappeared. Goose alert me when I'm goose. I used to have this thing. Shut the fuck up. I used to have this thing on my computer that was just, it was like a little desktop add-on where there was a little goose that would walk around your desktop and like move files around and shit. It would just randomly like I would like find random like PNG files in your shit and it would just like pull them onto your desktop. You could open it and it would be like, oh, random image. It was cute. It was a little random guy who would just walk around. I should re-download that shit. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. I should put on like death metal when I do this so that I don't lull myself to sleep. Oh, the sun. The sun is rising. We're down far enough now that like well, we've been down far enough for a minute, but we're down far enough now that the fucking bitches that spawn up there don't fall down here. I just remembered I'd said I was gonna run around in that cave and see if I could find diamonds and I completely forgot. Oh my god. This is what winter does to a motherfucker. My brain cells are all dead. Okay, I mean I should probably go this way if I'm trying to get down deep enough to find diamonds. I have a bad feeling since this is all water. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna go that way. Let's see if there's anything over here. Oh my god, okay, I was like, this has to be light from lava, right? But I'm not seeing the lava. I found it, don't worry. Hey, guys. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. And, okay. Oh, I thought I was gonna be stuck. La, 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 la. Oh my gosh, hi Jada. It's just a hole. I'm just digging a hole for no reason. I just thought, what if I dig a hole? And then I, oh my god, it's Skeleton Nation over here, brothers. Jada, I was editing earlier. Oh my fucking god, this room is terrible. I was editing earlier, trimming my things, and I accidentally, in one of my video clips, I accidentally said fic, and I was like, oh no way, I'm about to make a ficky reference in the fucking video. Oh, no. Can you imagine? Ficky reference in the new carnival video? Okay, this cave is kind of insane, actually. I was expecting it to just get smaller. I don't even care about you guys right now, to be so honest. I need to find diamonds. Just fuck off! Fuck off! I'm poor. I'm trying to find diamonds, dude. Leave me the fuck alone. Okay, okay. I'm probably gonna run right past a whole bunch of them. To be so fair. What the fuck? What the fuck? No. Oh god. This cave is crazy, but it's like ugly. You know? I wish it was a lush cave. Oh my god, it just gets crazier. There's a lot happening behind me right now. Oh, dead end. Glow squid jump scare as fuck. You should have seen yesterday. First of all, yesterday I streamed for 3 hours and I was doing nothing but digging a hole, which is like pretty much what I'm doing again today, but this time I'm also exploring a cave because I ran out of diamonds. But I was, I got jump scared by a creeper, like actually. He fell out of the sky to get me. Oh my god. Whoop, I did not think I was gonna fall that far. Oh my god. Guys. It is not looking good. It is not looking good, brothers. Should I jump into the lava and go home? So I can show Jada the hole. What the fuck, dude? It never ends. I don't even know what level I'm at. Okay, well, definitely deep enough to find diamonds, so, like, what's the deal? TBH. Lost as fuck, by the way, but I'm making no attempt to get home anyway. I'm just gonna jump off something when I need to get back to my shit. Oh my god. What the heck? I think you missed one in the ceiling. Oh, great. Excuse me. Why are you, like, kitted up, dude? Oh, just die, please. I'm begging. There we go. Thank God. I just stood there and tanked a creeper explosion. Okay, aha! I think I said this last time I was streaming Minecraft, like, before my little month-long break. But dude, I straight up fucking... I used to play Minecraft on a modded server with my friends, and they had this mod that made, like, fake diamonds, and so if you mined a fake diamond, it would, like, spawn a little termite fucking thing, and, it would try to kill you. It was so annoying. It was like Silverfish, but with diamonds, and so now every time I go to mine diamonds, even though it's vanilla Minecraft, I'm like, oh, the things are gonna get me. They're gonna get me. And meanwhile, they're not real. Oh, more diamonds. I have to actually kill these freaks. I should get a shield. I think I had one at one point, but I have keep inventory on, so I just die all the time, and it's like doesn't really matter that much. And I have full diamond armor and stuff, so it actually takes quite a while for me to be like didge. But the shield probably does help when I'm specifically tanking creeper hits. Okay, well, at least we got enough for another pickaxe. Ski. I wish, and I've said this before as well, but I wish that Minecraft had a continuous music option like Valheim does. Because in Valheim you can turn the thing on and it'll just keep playing music. Is that? Yeah, okay. Oh my fucking god. Guys, chill the fuck out. The ops. Ah! Okay. I lived. Where did I see those diamonds just now? I already forgot. They were over here, I think. Oh, and there's more zombies already. Oh my god. Were they over here? Am I tripping? Where the fuck? No, they weren't over here. Oh my gosh. I'm losing it. Down to my last bread. They were over here somewhere. I'm fucking losing it. Oh, they were right here. Jeez. Please. Please, more than one diamond. Please, I'm crying. Please. I'm so poor. I'm so poor. I invested all my diamonds in digging a big hole. Please, I need them. It's a lot of lava right next to me, guys. Oh my god, the desert only has one song? That's fucked. I've never lived in a desert before, so I guess I never would have noticed. That's ass. I feel like the caves have more music than the overworld biomes do. I don't even know where I came from. Like, where I've already checked. But it's okay, we got 2 more pickaxes worth. Bye, Flynn. Have a good one. I'm gonna jump in the lava. A swift death. Not really that swift, actually, at all, but, you know. I've died. Okay, oh, and I can grab wood from my storage. Ski. Okay, okay, I'll stop jumping. Got it, got it. You know, I was about to be like, there's no way it actually took this long to cook all this shit, but it's probably just because I was out of range of the thing. Like, they despawned, or what, not despawned, like, unloaded. The chunk unloaded. this chest. Right. Okay, music jump scare. Should I keep all the iron on me? Probably should. Probably should, just for now. Because I am gonna run out of diamonds again shortly. Can grab some wood. There we go. Got a lot of extra fucking cherry wood. Okay. I'll sleep as well. I've seen the crib IRL. I know, I thought about that too when I like left my little bedroom. I was like, bro, the crib I almost just jumped off. Look at the farm. Isn't it it's Vibe City down there. Okay. I'm gonna go sleep. I have a jukebox, but I only have one music disc. And I never play it because I'm never in this room. Obviously not right now either, because especially not right now because I'm in the hole. I'm in the ash hole. Ow, dude, I just broke my fucking elbow. Okay. Yeah, this is my sitch. I think I should plant more bamboo, but I also kind of don't want to, but it looks a little bit crazy from like above the trees. It looks nice down here. Version is my least favorite disc. I don't even remember all of them. I used to like jam to the Minecraft discs, but I don't even remember most of them these days. And there's like new ones and stuff. I don't know why I put this iron pickaxe back in my inventory like I wasn't gonna finish using it. LOL. This is from a scene. What the hell, swag emoji popcorn emoji? Swag popcorn. I have no idea what scene that would be. They should do an event someday where, like, maybe it would be like the January Eden event, but they should do an event where, like, some of the clan members or all of them get transported to Eden's world for a little bit. Just to see. I don't know. I want to see Kuya being an asshole to randoms on Twitter. I don't even think he'd get there. I think he would just, if he had like a couple weeks in our world, I think he would just find like Facebook cat videos and get like, he would just be watching that shit. He wouldn't even start actually posting himself. I also, by the way, have not really been looking at chat for a little bit now. It's hard to keep up with when I'm in the mines. Clocking in for my shift. The mine factory. Clocking in for my shift at the lock-in factory. Okay, here we go. Back to the hole. The depths. There's a fucking op. Bitch. Fuck with me, bitch. Not worried about the zombie because he can't get out of the fucking water. The scrub. The absolute scrub. Just eating enough that I can now sprint again. I need Kuya to experience the plights of the real world traffic. Dude, I've never even thought about any of them driving. That would be crazy. I know Eden used to have a motorcycle, but otherwise I have no idea. I think Yakumo would like, he would be way too scared to drive. There's no way he would ever drive anything anywhere. Edmund would drive, but he'd be good at driving, but he'd be like kind of annoying to be in a car with because he would constantly be critiquing everyone else's moves as well. Like, oh, you're supposed to come to a full stop at the stop sign behind the line. And it would be like, dude, shut the fuck up. Nobody does that. Vibing at the hole. Exactly, exactly. Me for the last 1 hour and 35 minutes and 28 seconds. Okay. He gave me a little kiss again. The bats love me, what can I say? Olivine, I think, would be the best driver of the bunch. Because he would follow all the rules, but he wouldn't be as, like, annoying as Edmund with, like, following the runs that nobody actually gives a shit about. But, like, he'd follow the rules that are actually, like, good. The safety rules. Dante would probably be okay as well. He'd have road rage, though. Later, Jada. Glad I got to show you my hole. Oh, it's the scene where Eden gives Kuya popcorn and he's like, it's too sweet, and then they talk about, like, salty popcorn versus sweet popcorn. Is that what it is? Like, literally popcorn? I forgot about that scene, so I was thinking it was, like, just the popcorn was representing something else. Not that scene? What the fuck? Wait. How is the popcorn making it obvious then? Me when Ash posts a 7-hour-long video. True. Exactly. I always love when I'm watching a long video, or like I'm about to watch a long video and the person that made it is like, so grab a snack, like, you know, get the popcorn. I'm like, you bet your fucking ass I will. Oh, the Ray bumper car scene. That was funny as fuck. He was sitting there feeding Father and Topper like nuts and stuff. Oh my god, amazing. It was so cute. I miss it. I wish I was there. They didn't invite me though, unfortunately, so. Actually, they did invite me, because I'm like really tight with the friend group. I was like so busy that day. I was just like really busy with prior commitments, so couldn't make it, unfortunately, so, but, you know. But they definitely invited me. I just couldn't go. I just realized I'm like leaning way back. I hope I wasn't quiet as fuck for the past few minutes. I'm lounging, dude. Lounging too far away from my mic. Did you guys ever feel the lull in clan member on clan member interactions for a bit in the events? Yeah, sometimes they just don't interact. Like, there was a few events where I was like, oh my gosh, this pair, I'm so excited for these guys to, like, interact, and then they wouldn't. It was terrible. Like, I mean, Fanciful Capriccio didn't even have that much. Especially, like, the Ray Kuya part of Fanciful Capriccio. I was like, oh my god. They didn't talk once. I mean, they did, I guess, at the hot springs, but like while they were actually in the dream, it was just like, okay. But yeah, I feel like in the beginning, like White Storm and like Zest for Life, like the very first few events, it was very much about like exploring the clan member dynamics together. But it's not too upsetting though, because they're still all really good. I feel like sometimes they just go a little bit more heavy on like the individual character development or whatever instead of the interactions, but you know. I thought Elysium went crazy with the character interaction. That shit was great. Yeah, Forest Carnival, there wasn't a lot. There was some, though. I mean, there was like kind of a whole... I just realized I still have sticks. I thought, what the fuck am I doing? I mean, they had their whole thing about disagreeing and everything, so there was still kind of a plot with, like, the interaction, but yeah, it wasn't, like, constant. Forest Carnival, though, we got a lot of cool interactions from, like, background characters that, like, weren't... Like, the fucking Yakumo-Dante interaction when they were trying to make chocolate together. Nobody would have expected that, but it stays in my brain. Summer Knockout was a little disjointed. Yeah, that's kind of true. It was very, like, they each kind of had teams and stuff. They didn't, like, really interact much until the very last second. It happens, though. Yeah, so I was thinking that every time that Edmund and Blade have an event, they're, like, really interacting a lot. I think sometimes it's just kind of circumstances, too. Like, some of the events, they're both kind of doing different things. But then sometimes it's, like, not really an excuse. Like in, Prison Riot Revolt, there was, like, still... I mean... I think it also kind of depends on if the clan members ever have time in the event without Eden being there. Like in White Storm, there was like this whole part where like Eden was passed out dying from the spooky chocolate and it was just Edmund and Yakumo together. I missed that. That's one of like very few times I think that that's happened where where Eden isn't even there and it's just the two clan members with each other. We need more of that. But what I was going to say about Prison Riot Revolt is that they still managed to get, like, a lot of interaction, even though, like, they could have very easily just been like, oh, well, Quincy's like, a prisoner and Edmund's a guard, so they can't really talk all the time. But they found a way. So maybe there's no excuse. Maybe there's just no excuse, I don't know. But the events are still well written enough that I only really notice that if I'm thinking actively about it. Or if I happen to be, like, super excited about a specific pairing and then they don't talk to each other, then I'm like, okay, well, bruh. Like the mermaid event, I feel like Yakumo and Kuya could have done more interacting. But I also, like, really fuck with the fact that they had Kuya just disappear. And he was just, like, running around, exploring for the whole fucking event. Like, that was kind of sick, though. Kind of in character. And they had a couple really solid interactions that I was like, you know what? It's good enough. Can't complain. But yeah, I guess it also makes the ones where they do really interact feel that much more special. Like in Puzzling Invitation, when Blade and Ray were, like, really teaming up, and, like, Ray was being all nice with Blade. I'm like, well, you don't see that every day. Yes, the maid event was fucking classic, too. That shit was great. Trying to kind of think through all the events to, like, which ones had the most and least character interaction. There's just too many events. I'm like forgetting half of them. One thing they do that I love is that every time they do a triple banner, all of the rest of the characters they at least have a little cameo. So whenever there's a triple, it's like, okay, even if my favorite guy wasn't in the triple banner, which I personally never have that problem because all of them are my favorite guy, but theoretically if I ever had that problem, I would still know that I would get crumbs. What I'm wondering is when we're going to get the next Morve and Aster event. And what the plot's going to be with that. Or if that's ever going to happen again. Would it be kind of iconic if they only did it once ever? Yeah, but also kind of really sad. The Morve and Aster SSRs would become kind of a cryptid if they only did that once. They should just give them, like, regular SSRs eventually. Base game. Base kit. They should make it base kit. I still don't have the fucking Olivine base kit SSR. He evades me to this very day. But the last time I did pulls on the regular banner was like when I started the game 2 years ago. So 2.5. When did I start the game? Don't know. 2022. I think it was... I'm forgetting the month. I literally saw it a couple days ago because I was fucking looking at my player card and it has the date that you joined. The people are starving. No, for real. I think it was like August 2022 when I joined. I remember it was during Idlefest, whatever that means. Oh, she Ollie won't leave me alone. Oh my god. I don't know who I've pulled the most. Oh, fucking OG, Edmund. His ass won't leave me alone. He needs to fuck off. And that's like one of the ugliest cards in the game, too. Terrible outfit. Fuck, just terrible. I don't even like the color palette of the outfit. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. Ash equals old. Exactly. It's really funny to be someone who, like, does this, and, like, half of my viewers are younger than me, and the other half are older than me. I think it's kind of a good place to be, though, because then I don't have to, like... I feel like being a full-ass grown adult with, like, a audience of children, like, being a fucking Mr. Beast type guy would be terrible. Because I'd be like, I can't just, like, be myself, because I have to be... These are 10-year-olds watching my shit. Thankfully, I don't have that problem, because I talk about the gay sex game, so... You know. Unless all of you are lying about your age, I'm pretty good on that front. That's like the only good thing in that Edmund card story. Like, it's funny, but it's like, I don't know. I don't fuck with that card. No, that's fine. There's no actual problems with it. It's just my own, like, I have beef with it in like a funny haha way. The bats fucking love me, dude. Huge fan of me. Personally, they're just up in my business constantly. Hey guys, hey. I'm assuming there's a line of code in this game that just says something like, if Ash, fly toward. In the bat AI, it says, if hi honey, welcome home. Fly toward. Yeah, actually, there's only like one of you is a real person. The rest are just my own fake accounts that I made, and I'm like typing on like 17 accounts simultaneously all the time. My entire Discord is actually just me. Like 65 alt accounts of myself. Did you guys see that fucking one that was like, which this was like some Reddit post that's probably fake, but it was somebody being like, my boyfriend, like I was in a Discord group chat with my boyfriend and his friends, but it turns out it's actually all just him and like alternate accounts, and there was like 5 people or something, and she thought it was like all of his like online friends or whatever, and it's literally just fake people. And she found out because she went into his room and had to like check something on his computer, and he had Discord open, and he was like DMing her from a different account, and she was like, no fucking way. Like, that's insane. Hey Flynn, welcome back. The horse is now showered. We are all one horse. Exactly. My channel is like the fucking... Oh! Excuse me, sir. Personal space, please. You're in my hole. Oh, I like how he walks. He's silly. Silly. One, two, three. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Guess there's still 4 bats. I honestly thought there was gonna be 5. Ooh, this is a classic banger. Talking about the Minecraft background music like it's my fucking playlist. Song comes on, I'm like, oh my gosh, Bob. I wish I could play my actual playlist without getting fucking copyright strike. Because I have great music taste, personally. A guy who listens to fucking 10-minute long songs that are just beeping sounds. My music taste is simply elite. You guys just wouldn't understand. Shy King. Exactly, dude. Endermen are just shy little dudes. He's the newest resident of the ash hole. He's moving in. Excuse me, please. Thank you. Kinda busy over here. If you guys want to help me mine, you have to sign waivers. Okay, so, and you guys don't have fingers. So, good luck signing the waiver. Otherwise, get out of my fucking face. I did that all the time. I was in my car the other day, and a fucking song started playing, and I said, like, out loud, I was like, oh my god, banger. And it's like, the guy who made the playlist be like, what the hell? Acting like I didn't make the fucking playlist. Yes, I was listening to the Frozen Echoes shit and going absolutely ham when that came out. I was losing my mind because I've been asking for that since actual day one. The Quincy one shook me. I was not prepared. I listened to the Quincy one last because I was like, it's gonna blow my socks off, dude. It's gonna explode my balls, and it did. I mean, the intro started and I was like, jaw drop, sitting there on the fucking couch, losing it. Big yawn. Big yawn. I like when they fly right at my fucking face. Like they're giving me a kiss. Have you guys listened to the Idolfest ones? What's it called? Tidal Wave of Summer? I forget what the actual song is called, but that's the group name. But If I remember right, the Blade one, like, just completely fucking sweeps. Blade sweep. Why did my voice do that? Blade sweep. He fucking knocks the socks off of the other two. The first time I listened to the Yakumo solo one, I was like, what the fuck? And then I listened to it a couple more times and I was like, no, I see the vision, I see the vision. It has its charm. Yeah, dude, when they revealed that Quincy could sing, and like, I think it was in Rainy Season that he talked about like that he used to play the drums and shit, I was like, excuse me? I think about that actually every single day. Because Ray was like, oh yeah, he used to fucking sing and dance and play the drums for the tribe. And I'm like, excuse me, bitch, how do you know that? Why was Ray around the tribe? Or like, did Quincy tell Ray about that? That's kind of sickening. If fucking Ray and Quincy were just like chatting and Quincy's like, oh, I'm gonna tell you about my sad, depressing lore about the tribe. Like, just what the fuck? I also need Dante to sing. And we know that he can because... Oh, my inventory's full. We know that he can because in fucking Frozen Echoes, when Blade was trying to sing, Dante was like, what, have you never had singing lessons? So for whatever reason, Dante has had singing lessons. The biggest thing that I'm really waiting for is fucking Dante, Ray, and Kuya singing event. Like, I need it immediately. Okay. Here we go. I was like, I couldn't remember if there was more iron in that chest or not. I have to make another chest. Oh, I was about to say I'm out of wood, and then I was like, I'm fucking stupid. I brought some from my house. Just doesn't look like wood when you're not expecting cherry blossom. I keep accidentally making 3. Oh, wait, but that's actually fine this time. Well, okay. Now I'm a big bozo because there's half of one over here already. Lose no matter what you fucking do these days, huh? Excuse me. I'm gonna lose it. Okay. Oh my god, please. I'll keep that with me though, I guess. This can go... And then... These go here. Here we go. Whoever put him in those singing lessons is his biggest op, because now I'm calling him a choir boy till the day he dies. I would assume it was probably his parents. So. I was about to say something else about Dante singing, I think, and then I forgot what it was. Lol. Oh, yeah, I think I was just talking about, like, the biggest thing on my new carnival wish list is that singing event for the remaining trio. And then the fucking... I feel like they'll do, like, an Aster Morve Eden singing one eventually, because that's, like... If they do them in triple events, that just makes sense, you know? I would like to see it. The ash hole is coming along well. We're at, like, negative something. Let's see. Negative 10. Apparently bedrock spawns at like negative 60 or negative 60 fucking 4. So we're not even close like at all, but kind of. We're over halfway. Popcorn ready. Exactly. I'm sad whenever they do the next singing events. Also, I'm sad whenever we get fucking chapter 16, which please. Does the little bat have a name? Oh, there's like 4 of them. Well, okay. They're gaslighting me right now, but there is 4 of them. Swear on me, mom. But no, they don't have names. I don't really name things very often. You guys can name the bats if you'd like. Why did you just remind me of the Crazy Frog remix? I don't want to remember that right now. Well, how is that my fault? I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't even mention it. I don't know the mechanisms of your brain to avoid accidentally reminding you of Crazy Frog. I know, chapter 16 better be fucking crazy. If they do some bullshit, like, you know, chapter 16 starts and everyone's like, okay, we're back in the cave. And then it's literally just, like, it cuts to someone else. Like, oops, cut to Olivine and Yakumo goofing in the water territory. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm kind of excited also, not only for, like, Huey explanation, potentially, but also for, like, Rin interacting with the rest of the clan members, because I think up until now, the only person who's actually spoken to him... Okay, Kuya and Eden. And, like, Dante has seen him, but I don't know if they spoke. I think they did, maybe, kind of. I guess. I can barely remember, but I don't know. I want to see... Well, and Morbe. Forgot about that whole thing. It's been so long I forgot. But I want to see, like, the fucking situation. I want to see the vibe. I want... Yeah. I want Ray and Rin to interact. I want to see what happens. I've loved the purple on purple violence. Exactly. It's kind of iconic. I described it as a mother off in my video, and I stand by that. But, like, Kuya's the only mother. That's the kind of the thing. Like, Rin doesn't really mother. I mean, like, mother in the type of way where, like, she'd get CPS called and get her kids taken away, I guess. Is this like right in the middle, too? I feel like I'm exactly in the middle. Not quite, I don't think. Pretty fucking close. If not actually the middle. That's cool. Very satisfying. You finding diamonds better be a divine premonition of how chapter 16 goes. Actually fact. It better be great. And if it's not, I'm hoping they just release like 2 chapters back to back. Or something. Like, I would freak if we had to wait another like 5-6 months. At the same time though, it kind of depends how much more they even have planned. Like, I don't know. On one hand, I'm like, man, it sucks that we have to wait so long. But also, obviously, you wouldn't want them to just push out chapters that suck. But then also, like, I don't know. Because, like, I kind of just want the main story to, like, end. Like, somewhat soon. But I don't think it will. Because most games with this format, it never ends. It just keeps going. But I think that kind of sucks. Because then eventually, like, you're just gonna end on a cliffhanger no matter what. Whenever the game, like, just shuts down. And I think sometimes when you're trying to write a story that just never ends, it gets kind of crazy. Like, the plot arcs just don't make any sense. Or it gets, like, repetitive or boring. Or it has to get crazier and crazier every time, and then it just gets to the point where you're like, okay, dude, we get it. Like, it's, whoa, crazy things happening, you know? So I think it would be actually kind of dope if, the story, like, ended but, you know. And then they just did the events. But I doubt it. Ooh, damn, we're fucking stacked. Biggest diva. Yeah, I think I agree that Kuya's kind of try-harding a little bit. So yeah, I would agree that Ray is probably the biggest diva in New Carnival. The game should end on a huge wedding. I don't know how I would want the game to end. Like, I feel like the game ending... Damn. I feel like the game ending with, like, a kind of similar... Like, you know how each event pretty much ends with, like, Eden just being introspective and being like, wow... Like, you know, maybe the real treasure was the friends we made along the way type shit. I think that would be a pretty fair way to end the main story. And then just end it somewhere that can, like, easily transition into, like, the events. Oh, poor guy. You can stand under the stairs if you want. I won't look at you. Because in my head, it'll be pretty much, like, they resolve global warming and do whatever with Huey and Rin, and then if it ends after that and they don't try to do another whole something else, then it could just easily be like, okay, now it's White Storm, you know? Pretty much. The game ends with Eden looking into the camera fully animated and going, and that was the New Carnival. That'd be fucking crazy. You know, I also, speaking of animating things, if they did end the story after, like, whatever arc they're doing now, it would give them the opportunity to, like, instead of writing new stuff, they could, like, make an anime out of the shit that already exists, kind of. They probably won't, though, because... it's gay porn, but, you know, it could happen. The game is popular enough that I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there was someday, like, a New Carnival anime that just doesn't have the sex in it. No way the game ends with the story, right? I think a lot of them do, like, these kind of gacha games and stuff in, like, similar, in a similar genre, they tend to just, the story just keeps going, and then randomly they just don't have enough money to keep the game up, and then they just, like, end it. Which sucks. So that's kind of why I hope they just sort of, oh my god, dude, I'm actually rich. That's why I hope they just sort of end the story way ahead of time. But they probably won't. That bat just tried to steal my diamonds. Did you guys see that? He tried to rob me. Rude as fuck. You guys aren't even putting in any of the work that I'm putting in, and you think you can take my riches, huh? What is this, capitalism? Back off. I'm really curious to see how long the game continues for. Because, I mean, either it just keeps going long enough that people kind of age out of playing it or whatever, like just lose interest, or they fuck something up. Did I leave my crafting table up? God damn. Or they somehow, like, fumble the bag so hard with something that people stop playing. Like, if they release an event that's just insanely, like, terrible or something. It'd be crazy if New Carnival ended in like an insane controversy. No matter what happens, it'll be interesting to see, I suppose. God damn it. I'm gonna get attacked by a random monster. Okay, no, we're fine. Fucking stacked. People will fall off if when rain is made playable. Yeah, I sure hope so. I don't know if it would actually be that big of a deal to like the majority of the fans of the game that like aren't from Western countries. I know some people definitely would fall off, but I don't know if it would be like a big enough chunk of people to where they would lose much money or like care. I am curious about that. Eventually, like, just, you know, throughout the course of any game, the developers will make a big enough mistake that enough people leave that they have to do something, so I'm curious to see how, like, the team of this game handles the first time that they have, like, an actual controversy or, like, an actual thing. If they just, like, stand by their decision and they're like, fuck it, if you don't like it, sucks. Or if they're like, wait, we're gonna, like, we'll take it back, sorry. Like, for example, if they did put Rin in the game as, like, a playable whoever, and then people were like, fuck you for that. If they were like, oops, we'll take him back out, lol. Yeah, I don't think Rin will be playable, because I don't think he's a clan member, so it wouldn't really make sense. Unless they... Because, like, yeah, I don't think he's a clan member, so... I mean, that's basically all but confirmed. I mean, it pretty much is confirmed that he's not. So it wouldn't make sense on that front. And then I can't see any way that they would try to make him, like, the second Eden, because they don't need a second main character. Like, if he has a redemption arc or something, and then they try to go with, like, the, oh, he's Eden's twin, so he's, like, just the second guy. I don't really think they would do that either, because it's, like, that would be sort of hard to balance if there's two Edens now. So yeah, I kind of doubt they'll actually make him playable, but you never know. Because I really don't have that much of a handle on how many people like him. So, if there's more people than I think that like him, they could always just put him in as a playable character for money reasons. But from what I know, there's really not that, like, percentage-wise, it's not that many people that actually want him to be playable anyway, so... And I also don't know how, like, how firm the devs are, because you can always say, oh, they might do this for money reasons, but they might not be, like, it seems so far like they aren't in it just for money reasons anyway, so it's kind of, like, they might just not do it even if people want them to. Yeah, Sapphire. I mean, obviously you guys know how I feel about... You guys know my personal opinions on Rin being a playable character, but I don't think he would... Because they've tried really hard to, like, make the whole game, like, the vibe of all these relationships is very healthy and consensual and whatever, and obviously there's arguments you can make of, like, you know, moments where it's not perfect, but, like, it's better than most, like, similar media as far as that goes. And the developers are very obviously, like, really well informed on, like, trauma and mental health and stuff. So I don't really think they would give him, like, scenes with Eden, and I do think it would be weird. Like, I can't really see a reason why they would give him cards without Eden either, because then it would be, like, would it just be him by himself? I mean, that's possible, I guess, but the whole, like, everything sexual that goes on involves Eden to some degree, and I can't see them, like I said, giving him, you know, scenes with Eden, so I don't think he'll be playable. But you never know. What the fuck do I know? I'm just some bitch. Yeah, Paige, I agree. There's like it would be silly to see him like in situations, but since the whole draw of the game and especially the cards themselves is like the sex scenes, I just don't really like, you know. I don't see them actually putting in all the time and the effort to like make cards and shit for him or like make an event or whatever to put him in just for the sake of like silly goofy like outfit, put the guy in a situation. But yeah, it's really clear that Eden wants absolutely nothing to do with him, so I doubt they'll do anything. I have to trust that they won't. That would be crazy if the second arc of the game is like Rin is the main character and he goes and forms his own gemstone polycule. That would be crazy. That would actually go pretty hard if the, like, each arc of the main story ended with, like, they pivot to a different main character, but then the events wouldn't really make any sense. Like, would they just stop doing events with Eden and just pivot to Rin for a few years? That'd be wild. Yeah, definitely won't happen, but it would be interesting. So I'm in a field by himself. He just has no, like, people skills. Like, he wouldn't... the reason Eden has a whole polycule is because he's great. And he's, like, very good at communicating and stuff. There's no way Rin could pull that off. Even a fraction of it. That's why he lives in a cave by himself. He's weird and off-putting. Yeah, Paige, that's my thoughts. It's always possible if they really want money, like if the money and like I said, if there's way more people that like him than I'm seeing and they know they would make absolute bank, it's always possible that they would, but so far it seems like they definitely won't. If the game means anything about their own opinions and stuff, which usually that's kind of how that works when people are writing things, there's no way the developers and the writers want him to be involved with Eden, because, like, fuck. And if they did, like, I would feel really betrayed if they randomly did that, because it's like, why have you been building this game up to be, like, super, you know, healthy and good mental health rep and, like, great communication and whatever, and then all of a sudden you're gonna plot twist and put crazy shit. I'd be like, excuse me, what? I know I do have my own little bad squad. 1, 2, 3. I don't know where the fourth one went. Oh, he's sleeping. Sleeping under the stairs. But yeah, sometimes when I'm like already mentally ill, I mean, you guys got to go through this with me, like, last month, but, when I'm already, like, peak mental illness for whatever reason, in a mental illness flare-up, and I start thinking about Rin, it, like, drives me more insane. Like, the possibility of them adding him to the game makes me bonkers, dude. But when I'm normal, I can just look at it and go, oh, that's not gonna happen. And if it does, like, that's crazy, but, like, whatever. But when I'm mentally ill, it's like, that would be the end of the world. Karu's the best DID rep I've ever seen. That's what I'm saying, like, they're really good at that shit. Really good at representing, like, trauma responses and, like, that kind of shit, and healthy communication, but not in a way where it's, like, too, like, you know, sometimes media will be, like, we have good rep for mental health and good rep for healthy communication, and it almost feels watered down and like unrealistic how like cookie cutter perfect it is. This game has a very realistic version of like healthy communication, healthy relationships, and it's so fucking cool. It means the world to me. Clearly. Based on, you know, my whole YouTube channel and everything. Uh-oh, time to go build more chests. I'm gonna build a fucking elevator one of these days. This shit's getting crazy. Oh, hi, welcome to the stream. I'd be crazy if they made a new guy just to match Rin's Freak. I wouldn't be mad. I mean, it depends what exactly matching Rin's Freak means, I suppose. But I don't really think that would happen either, because then it would just be like clan member interactions without Eden. So it would be kinda... But like, you know. We have no precedent for clan member interaction. Oh my god, did you follow me all the way up the stairs, you fucking weirdo? Come on then. Okay, staring contest, sure. Get fucked. Okay. Yeah, if they made some characters specifically... I'm excited generally for, like, new characters. I hope that we get more clan members. Like, a couple. I've said this a million times, that, like, I think there's gonna be, like, 2 per, territory, or whatever. Whee! One of the devs definitely majored in psychology. No, for real. Or they just know people that have been through shit, you know? It makes the game feel very, like, some games like that, it's just like, okay, just a big money grab, and they're just trying to, like, you know, especially horny shit, it's like, oh, we're just trying to, like, bait people into spending money on gambling, and, like, sex sells, so, you know, gay sex game, whatever. But this one, it's very, like, you can feel that it's a passion project that just so happened to, like, really pop off. You imagine they make a new clan member that's not initially interested with Eden at all, but is like, man, your boyfriends are cute. That would be a great way to, like, start the clan member relationships thing. I don't think they will, though, but I don't know. That's kind of a constant debate. Like, people like me are like, oh, I hope they do clan membership, like, H scenes sometime, or, like, threesomes or something. And then there's those people that are like, the devs would never do that. And it's like, okay, alright. Which I guess... You know, it's slightly hypocritical of me to be shitting on those people, because I was just talking about how it seems like the devs would never make Rin playable. But, like, I've met people that really act like they know the devs personally, and, like, you don't. Like, when I say shit, I'm like, I don't know. You really never know. They could plot twist on us. But I've met people that are like, no, that for sure is never happening, and, like, you're delusional and a fucking idiot, and it's like, okay. Mostly on Reddit, to be fair, which, like, my bad for going on Reddit, but... Yeah, I haven't seen too many interviews, but I've read, like, the interviews that are in the art books and stuff. And yeah, you can definitely tell that they're like... Yeah, they're like, whoa, this game kind of popped off, and we're kind of just doing our own thing over here. But it's really cool. They're like, yeah, it's a team of women who have been consuming this type of content for years, and we wanted to make our own, and we're very glad that we get to share it with the world. And it's like, yep, and we can all tell that you guys are like maximum Fujosh. I don't know why the fuck I say it like that. Lol. Yeah, they seem chill as fuck. Glad we're all pro polyclan. Yeah, I think just the way that I speak in my videos has, like, all the people that join my Discord and stuff are, like, awesome. And by awesome, I mean, like, have similar opinions to me on the game, which is dope. So yeah, we have a fucking pro polyclan, community full of, asexual people. Yeah, the Sunburst Fever thing was an oversight. It didn't shock me, though, because, like I said, pretty much every game, every, like, gacha game has that shit. A3 has been doing it for years. So, I was like, oh, right, the classic. I wonder if they'll ever do that again, though. Like, if they... Obviously, they won't do the exact same theme again, but, like... A3 has different flavors of slight racism. So I wonder if they'll do, like, different themes of weird shit that people will be like, okay, guys, what? Or if that was, like, the one blunder and they kind of saw the comments online and they were like, okay. Yay, more diamonds! Yeah, I'm excited to see where the game goes. I think probably worst case scenario is that, like, for some reason, this team, like, sells the game to a different company and different writers take over. That would be the actual worst case scenario. But as long as these people keep it and keep going, I think we'll be fine. And if we're not fine, then we can just be like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. These people are crazy. And it'll be like just a crazy thing to experience. But if they sell it off, I'll be like, okay, well, now you guys are all dead to me. That kind of sucks. Watch them pull some Italian joke and it pisses off the fans. That reminded me of that tweet that's like, it's like, here's a thread about why the mafia is not a fucking aesthetic. And then somebody responded to like this super long in-depth thread and they just said, I cook into pizza. And the original poster was like, fuck you, seriously. I cook into pizza. Here's why it's not a joke and it's really serious. People died. I cook into pizza. Yeah, I have no idea who the fuck would buy them out, but it, you know, it's possible. But yeah, right now, we're killing it, so. Yes, dude, yes, it was Mamma Mia, they said, or some shit like that. I should try to find the screenshot. I don't think I still have the screenshot in my phone, but I've seen that come up a few times on various apps. I've seen that post. It's fucking hilarious. Here's why Mafia is not a fucking aesthetic. And it was somebody with like a K-pop profile picture or something too, like, just classic. Classic Twitter shit. I've been thinking lately about how there's two types of like fandom people on the internet. There's the lurkers who like, they follow the accounts and kind of see stuff, but they don't like interact. And then there's people like me who are just interacting out the gate. And I wonder who I would be if I was one of the lurkers instead. Like, I can just watch things happen and I don't say anything. But no. I go talk to all these people and then I end up in situations. Heard of Alien Stage? Yeah, there was, I forget who it was, but a couple people in my server were talking about Alien Stage like several months ago. I think people still send links to the songs, but I've never looked into it. I know it's like, isn't it like a singing competition where they die if they lose or something? I don't really know anything about it past that though. It is more fun to talk, but sometimes it's like, at least for me, sometimes I'm like, man, I get like, either I'm being annoying or I end up talking to people that are annoying and then I'm like, I just like shouldn't have spoken to these people. There was somebody, this is like, okay, I have a couple, I've probably told both of these stories before, but a couple of things come to mind. One is back when I was on Twitter, on like A3 Twitter. I mean, a lot of things have happened everywhere to me, but like, bro, there was this person who, okay, Minecraft music jump scare. There was somebody who was like a big fan of this one specific character in A3, right? His name is Masumi. So they were like Masumi's #1 fan, right? Which anytime you find someone who's like their fucking username is like so-and-so #1 fan, you're kind of in for something. Something crazy is about to happen. But anyway, we were mutuals on Twitter and I would randomly tweet stuff. Like, I'd be like at work listening to music and I'd go, oh, this kind of reminds me of whoever, like, I bet this person would listen to this artist or whatever. So I tweeted Masumi would listen to Lemon Demon one time, and he is known for like his like favorite genre is like alt rock or whatever. But it's like, you know, we do a little goof in it. It doesn't have to be specifically that. But anyway, this person is in my replies immediately like, actually, that's not rock, like, he would never listen to that, he only listens to rock, and I'm like, okay, so then, but I replied with something like, oh, haha, like, I was thinking maybe either him or, like, this other character, and then they replied to that, and they were like, yeah, that other character would have shit music taste, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, so, the sort of implied thing about my first tweet was that I also listen to Lemon Demon, so let's maybe not go too hard on the shit music taste part, but like, what? And then like a year later, I'm not on Twitter anymore, I see fucking this person on Tumblr and I was like, no way that's the same person. I look at their Tumblr, it is the same person, which obviously they had the same username in both places, and their like most recent post was like, here's my Masumi playlist, like whatever. So I look at this playlist, it's all Vocaloid. There wasn't a single rock song on there, which by the way, Lemon Demon is rock. Like, so I was like, well, guess who's fucking wrong now? Loser. Didn't say anything. Obviously didn't like comment on any of their posts or whatever, didn't follow them, but I just thought that was really hilarious. That they were like, fuck Lemon Demon, that shit's stupid. Here's my Miku playlist. I'm like, oh. It was really funny. And then the other thing, the even crazier thing, there was somebody, this was also A3 related person that I talked to, but it was on Tumblr, so it was like around the same time that I was finding this person's fucking account. But anyway, one of my mutuals, who I have blocked since, but we got to the point where we started talking like on Discord DMs and stuff, and like the first day we were talking, they were like, so do you have any like hot takes about like A3 or whatever? And I'm like, not really, to be honest. And like their first hot take, they were like, I have a whole list of them, and I'm like, oh god. Their first hot take was that it's culturally insensitive to headcanon that the A3 characters are either gay or accepting of gay people because Japan is a conservative country. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, oh, we can't, God forbid anyone headcanons them as being accepting of gay people because Japan is a conservative country. Meanwhile, in A3, there's like cross-dressers and fucking like, literally it's all but confirmed that most of these bitches are gay in some way. And they're like, well, you can't do that. I was like, what are you talking about? Also, obviously, this person is not Japanese even a little bit. Never been to Japan in their life. It was so fucking funny. Strangest interaction I've ever had. So yeah, that's the kind of people you find when you're a talker on the internet. You wouldn't otherwise witness that if you were just lurking. But then you don't have funny stories, you know? Iconic funny stories. Bro just wanted to be homophobic. Yeah, it was weird. But then they were also, like, simultaneously a pro shipper. So I'm like, well, how does that work? They're like, oh, it's fine to, like, ship, you know, children with adults and, like, siblings and whatever, but, like, God forbid people be gay. Because Japan is a conservative country. I'm like, okay, dude. For sure. The wall looks like it has a little fish drawing on it. Wait, really? That one? Yeah, I guess what other wall would it? A little fish. I see the vision. It's been 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thoughts? What level am I at? -20. Guys! We're getting close-ish. Not really. My dog is green now? Okay, so, like, what does that mean? What does that mean, kind of, like, at all? Is he legit green? Oh, maybe he was, like, rolling around in the grass outside? Or you dyed your dog green in between the last time I saw you and now, which would be wild. My new carnival hot take is I can't call anything Kuya says or does cute. Because I can see him making faces about it in my brain. Real as fuck. Whenever I try to, like... I'm one of those people where when I'm falling asleep, I'm usually kind of daydreaming about stuff. And whenever I try to think about Kuya, like, he's one of those people where I just can't quite grasp his, like, voice in my head. If that makes any sense. But it's worse with Dante. I love Dante, but I can't, like, imagine how he speaks. Does that make any sense? I can imagine, like, his actions. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Like, I'm like, okay, if presented with this situation, here's what Dante would do. But I don't, like, I don't have Dante's font in my brain, if that makes any sense. It kind of makes me sad, because then I can't cook with Dante in my brain. And it's hard sometimes with Kuya. I have to, like, focus to have Kuya brain. They're making a new season of Black Butler. Actually, I think I knew about that. You know, when I don't, okay. Just stuttering. When I started streaming, one of my first, like, couple streams, somebody said something about Sebastian, and I don't know the fucking guy's last name, but they said the last name completely out of context. Nobody was talking about Black Butler, and I was like, I don't know who that is. And then somebody was like, what the fuck? You don't know who, you don't know him from Black Butler? I'm like, oh, yeah, I've never seen it, but I guess I do know who that is. And they were like, everyone knows who that is. I was like, well, not me, apparently. My bad. I had no idea what the guy's last name was. Also, I just remembered the other day, I randomly got, like, a fucking Sea-Dog VA video on my YouTube feed, which I don't watch him and I haven't in years. But he was talking about his old, like, Sebastian videos, and I was like, that's crazy. I used to watch that shit. He was just doing, like, it was kind of like the OG, like, boyfriend ASMR, but it was just, like, him role-playing as Sebastian. I can't believe that exists. But they're all privated now. I wish Deep Slate was, like, all this stuff, because it's way faster to mine. The fact that Deep Slate takes a little bit longer to mine is actually terrible. It's a hate crime. Sleepy app. Honestly true. It's dark as fuck outside. It was not even dark when I started this. To be fair, it's been almost 3 hours, but, you know. I still watch his stuff. He's chill. Word. I think I was like misremembering. Like, I thought he had some heinous like thing that he did, but I think I was misremembering it, and I got him mixed up with the guy he used to make videos with, but it wasn't actually him. Like, I was thinking like he got exposed for some crazy shit like 10 years ago, and then I was like, actually, it wasn't even him. It was the guy, the random dude that used to be in some of his Sebastian videos. I think. I honestly, I don't know. I was never the biggest fan of him, but like when I started watching anime, I started getting those videos recommended to me, and I'd watch them sometimes. But I was like 12. Which was 10 years ago. Guys, I was 12 10 years ago. Isn't that fucked up? Okay, I'm not 22 yet, but close. I remember that whole friend group, and one day I was like, OMG nostalgia time, and was met with terrible news. Yeah, it tends to happen. I think I actually dodged so many bullets. I was never like really into anybody that became a fucking freak later. Most people had their childhoods ruined by like YouTubers getting exposed for heinous crimes, but there was people that I kind of watched, like obviously people that I knew of, but the people that I was like huge fans of, they were never exposed for being freaks. At least not yet. There's still time. That guy went to jail. Oh my god. Yeah, he was like dating a child or something. Plus probably other things. I don't know. I'm uninformed on this controversy. It's kind of wild the shit that we've been around for just from like being on the internet. Like the controversies we've seen on YouTube and stuff. Sometimes I think about that whole, what did they call it? Dramageddon. I was around for Dramageddon 2. With, like, the, like, Jeffree Star and, like, James Charles, Tati Westbrook thing. We all just witnessed that collectively. And, like, Shane was involved. Why? Don't know. The downfall of Shane was hilarious to watch. I did actually used to watch Shane. Okay, that's maybe... But that was, like, middle school. But I think he's the only one that I ever... That, like, later got exposed for being, like, a complete freak. That I was like, oh, damn. But I wasn't surprised, is the other thing. But the peak era for me where I was watching Shane was when he was doing the, like... What was it called? Like, Spooky Boys videos or whatever with Garrett and Drew. And I did used to watch his conspiracy videos, I think. And I watched some of his, like, weird food videos way back in the day. But, you know, I was never really a diehard fan of Shane himself. It was more like a fan of his friends. And then he stopped making those videos with Garrett Drew, and I was like, okay, bye. And then it was like, oh, he may or may not have fucked his cat. And I was like, okay, well... His whole thing, though, was always, like, being disgusting, so that's why I wasn't really surprised. Like, the food videos, it was like, I put every flavor of Pop-Tart in a blender, and I'm gonna gulp it down on camera. It's like, okay, well, yeah, I'm not really surprised that the guy who was making money doing that shit is, like, disgusting and weird. I used to watch some of the stuff from The Onion Man when I was really young. Oh my gosh. I think I knew of him, but I never watched his stuff. I don't even really know what he did. Like, what he got famous for. I used to watch Social Repose videos sometimes, though. Like, his, like... fucking... what the hell? Acapella covers of stuff, I think, is what that guy was doing. No? I don't know if they were acapella, but he made covers of songs, and I was like, oh, cool. And then people were like, he sucks. And I was like, nope, not surprised. I gotta go empty out my inventory, but I'm gonna finish this pass. Okay, here we go. I need to get a bucket of lava to, like, throw shit in. Who are we talking about? Oh, I was talking about... I don't remember the guy's name, but the channel was called Social Repose, I think. But we were just talking about, like, people we used to watch as a kid that later got exposed for crazy shit. And I was saying that most of the people I watched when I was actually, like, really young... oh, please, 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 please. They never got canceled for anything crazy. Like, when I was a little kid, like, first on, YouTube, I was watching like Dan TDM, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and like Ryan Higa and Jenna Marbles. And they're all still cool. / not on the internet. I fucking see you over there, you freak. Never again. I turned around and for a second I forgot about all those sunflowers and I thought every single one of those sunflowers was a creeper. It was almost had a heart attack. That fucking skeleton's gonna pull up to my function. Yeah. Bitch. Come on, man. Come on. You guys come over here. Explode over here. Come on. What the fuck? Okay. My god. Boink. Oops, wrong button. Oh my god. It's that time of night, I'm forgetting the controls. Okay, there we go. I haven't slept in days! Get away from me! Get away. I haven't seen one of these things in years, dude. Fuck off. Oh my god, okay. They fly slow as shit. I almost just walked into the hole. Get fucked. I don't remember what phantom membranes do. We back at it. So we back in the mines. I've liked watching Minecraft roleplays as a kid. Word. I don't really think I did. Not really. I would just watch, like, Let's Plays. Like, I remember watching, like, Dan TDM's Diamond Dimensions thing, which there was, like, I guess roleplay elements, if I remember right, but it was mostly just, like, a modded playthrough with, like, 1 billion episodes. I should go back and watch that now. I don't know if it's still up. Probably. I should get my friend Jade in here. She's big on Minecraft YouTube. But only the cool ones. I don't know anything about them. I used to genuinely listen to Minecraft parodies of stuff, but like, there was like maybe 3 songs that I listened to that were actually fucking bangers. And I never listened to the, it was Captain Sparkles, right, that did the fucking, the classic one. The Creepa Aw Man. I never actually listened to that one. There was one that was like, I think it was a Minecraft parody of like Wrecking Ball or something by Miley Cyrus. Banger. It was a banger. If I heard that song again today, I'd probably shit my fucking pants. I'd shit bricks. And then, dude, you know I was listening to fucking Five Nights at Freddy's music. Try Hard Ninja and fucking... Who's the other guy? The Living Tombstone? Yep. That stuff still slaps, actually. To this day. To this very day. FNAF music, my beloved. Pop Tropica's hosted on Cool Math now? That's wild. I was never really on Pop Tropica. And I was never really on Club Penguin either. I was on Build-A-Bearville and Moshi Monsters. And what the hell was that other one called? Movie Star Planet. Yes, dude, Movie Star Planet fucks. FNAF music is timeless, for real. Y'all are making me want to listen to FNAF music. I know I'm the one that brought it up, but... I was listening to old Panic at the Disco the other day, too. It slaps. And, dude, I was listening to One Direction songs for the first time in, like, 4 fucking ever. And I was like, you know, this shit still fucks. As much as it did when I was, like, in 4th grade. Listening to that shit. It's bangers. Oh my god, I remember seeing, like, Littlest Pet Shop roleplay videos. I never watched them, but I remember seeing them. Okay, speaking of old videos that we never watched, but we remember seeing, I think about this all the time. I never watched the video, but I swear to god, when I was, like, 10, there was this video that showed up constantly on my YouTube recommended page, and it was literally called something like, Hot Girls Don't Poop, or something. And the thumbnail was, like, this lady in a bathroom stall in like a tiny dress, and I never watched it because I was just like, what the fuck is that? But now I wish I would have, because I saw it so many times that I literally remember, still to this day, 10 years later, I still remember seeing it and thinking it was weird. So I should have watched it just to be like, what the fuck is this? I'm sure it doesn't exist anymore, but like, what? YouTube was unhinged back then. There was like no guidelines for anything. I played illegal Minecraft on my tablet. Huge. I remember the classic Minecraft Pocket Edition when there was only like 5 blocks to build with back in the day. I used to play that with my sibling and my mom. It was very fun. I was talking to my mom about it yesterday, actually. It was a lot safer than it is now. Yeah, it kind of was. I also feel like, for whatever reason, I, like, even as a child, I could kind of tell, like, what the weird shit was that I shouldn't be watching. But, like, actually, like, obviously adults are like, oh, well, you shouldn't be looking at sexual things when you're a kid, or, like, whatever. And I was like, okay, sure. But, like, some of it just creeped me out for whatever reason, and like that video is a prime example of that, where I'm like, just what the hell is this? I'm not watching that shit. I was too busy watching those Jenna Marbles videos that were like girls in the shower versus boys in the shower. girls getting ready versus boys getting ready. I think she took down all of those videos when she went off YouTube, which is a sad day. You know, okay, the saddest lost Jenna Marbles video that I like really wish somebody had downloaded, but I don't think anybody did, was the one where Julian makes the creepy song. It was a random vlog, but like Julian has this whole album of songs he made in GarageBand that are just like weird as fuck, but the vlog was him discovering GarageBand on his phone in a hotel room, and they were fucking with their manager Rome, so he made this creepy song, and then he played it full blast and slid his phone under Rome's door in her hotel room, and she was like, what the fuck is going on? But I can vividly remember like Julian crying, laughing when he was making the song and stuff, and it's gone. I don't know why they took it down, but it's gone and I miss it. But the whole album still exists, so I can listen to the song, but I can't find that vlog. I used to fuck with GarageBand heavy, but only because I had an iPad for school, but then of course once I graduated they like took the iPads back, so I don't have GarageBand anymore. SMH. Rest in peace. I'm sure I had some bangers. I'm sure I made some bangers. Same with iMovie. I was doing trailers on iMovie constantly as a kid. Making like horror movie trailers and stuff, and it was just random clips. Iconic. That's all lost media now, too. Things that I didn't have downloaded and I could never find. These layers are going by fast. Most of it is like, what the hell is this shit even called? Tough. It's mostly tough. Speedrunning. Speedrunning the ash hole. Any percent ash hole speedrun. Oh, I'm at -25. Ooh, favorite FNAF animatronic. I feel like I should go with like, oh, you know what? It's okay. I have two answers for this. Because I feel like choosing a new animatronic or like new-ish animatronic sucks, because I love the original Five Nights at Freddy's games so much more than the new ones. But I would say the fucking clown guy from the daycare in Security Breach, or OG Foxy. Personally. I also really wish that they had a, because you can see like the pirate Foxy thing like design in Security Breach, but he doesn't actually have an animatronic as far as I know. They should have made an animatronic for Pirate Foxy. Or like, I mean, he's always a pirate, but like this, the Security Breach version, he had a whole like fucking trench coat situation. I don't know. Why did I just switch to my shovel for no reason, thinking that was like gravel or something? You still have your DSi? I never had a DS, but I had like a Leapfrog or something. I still have my Wii. That's my flex. I still have a functioning Wii. I also really liked DJ Music Man. And the original Springtrap. I like that we can randomly, like, I can randomly bring up any of my interests from ever, and you guys all know what they are. It's really iconic to me. I brought you all here from the gay sex game, but somehow you just all know about all the other stuff too. We really are a hive mind. I say that like I was 5 when the game came out. Glamrock Freddy also raised me, and I was like 20. No. I was probably 18, 19. I don't know, actually. That was 2021, right? So I would have been 18. Ew, that's so long ago. 2021 being 4 years ago is really fucked up and evil. Y'all ever heard of the Meep tablet? I think I have heard of the Meep tablet, dude. I think I can picture the Meep tablet. I love that it's named that. Just me and my Meep tablet. I never conceived of shipping FNAF characters. You know what I did end up seeing? Like, I've never really seen FNAF ships, like, of characters that are in the game, but after Security Breach came out, I started seeing a lot of like, fan art with people that had, like, OCs and stuff, with, like, the clown bot from Security Breach. How much does that say about me as a person, that's what my algorithm was showing me? A lot. It says a lot. But hey, I won't deny any such claims, any accusations. But yeah, there was a lot of, some of them were like really good though. There was like one that was like an AU where the what were they called? Sundrop and Moondrop or whatever the fuck their names were. They were like both royal guards or something. Like, just people were going crazy with these guys. And it wasn't usually even like, I mean, some of it was horny, as is the norm for being on the internet, especially Twitter, but like a lot of it was just genuinely well thought out, like AUs about stuff. It's like, what the fuck. It was funny though, because usually they weren't animatronics anymore in the AUs, so it's like you just took the character design and just were like, I'm gonna make a whole different guy. I love that when people do AUs and it's like, there's nothing that carries over at all whatsoever. Okay, wait, I did see Glamrock Freddy and Glamrock Bonnie stuff, actually. I probably still have some shit downloaded in my phone that was like old comics of those two. I recall. And dude, anytime somebody draws like a Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic as like a person, I'm downloading that shit, saving it in my phone. Like, hello. Don't even fuck with me. Sun X Moon. It wasn't actually, like, they weren't shipped together. It was just, like, they just coexisted, like, I don't know how to explain this. I only have vague memories of this, but they were, like, both, God, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But, no, the one that I vaguely remember, it was, like, they were both, like, royal guards, sort of, and the queen was, like, this, like, whole different, like, OC character that was, like, it was, like, Mother Gaia or some shit. It was, like, crazy. That they were just, it wasn't, like, a romantic thing. It was literally just an entirely different story, and they were just using the character designs for those two, sort of. Enchant your pickaxe? Nah, dude, I'm poor. Would Sun X Moon be self-cess? I guess? I don't know. I actually, now I feel like I remember seeing, like, discourse about that on Twitter of, like, if you ship Sun X Moon DNI, you're a freak. Or, like, whatever. That's incest, you're a freak. I love, whenever I talk about shit like that out loud, I'm like, wow, I am just in the weirdest corner of the internet, and it's really entertaining, actually. I just said I'm poor, and I'm just actually not, by the way. Literally just lying. Excuse me. People ship the Onceler with himself. Dude, I forgot about that shit. That was such an iconic era of the internet as well. The Onceler self-cess Tumblr era. Holy shit, dude. I fucking love the internet. We are idiots. Hey, Mish. Welcome, welcome. I don't know if I'll be streaming for that much longer, but we've made big progress on the whole. I'm trying to put shit in a chest and I don't even know where I am. Okay, here we go. I'll go see what the vibe is for, enchanting my pickaxe. That was a nice jump. Do y'all remember when Twitter conflated incest with self-cess? I never saw that, like, discourse, because I just never did, but I'm sure it exists. I think it's really funny sometimes. I'll catch myself, like, pondering something about, like, oh, what's, you know, like I have to have an opinion on some stupid shit. Right. How does this work? I don't even know how enchanting works. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think I have any enchanted books, do I? But yeah, I'll catch myself, like, seeing some post about blah 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 discourse in a fandom, and I'm like, my first thought is to not think at all, and so I start thinking, like, I start, like, hearing people out, like, oh, like, maybe they're right, it's like blah blah blah, and then I like take a minute, and sometimes I'll say it out loud to someone, and then I'll go, oh, that's like the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life, actually. I used to be Jesus Christ. I used to be mutuals on Twitter with people who genuinely thought that if you liked, okay. There's people who genuinely think that if you only like media and ships with gay men, then then you hate lesbians or something. And I've seen that argument made several times, and I had mutuals on Twitter that would, like, retweet shit like that onto my timeline. And one time I quote tweeted one of those, and it was like, also, every time that the fucking AO3, like, stats come out at the end of the year, the AO3 Wrapped or whatever, and it's like, here was the top ships of 2020 fucking whatever. It's always all just gay men. And people are always like, this is lesbian erasure. And it's like, who's, like, erasing from what? Like, it's like fan fiction. It's not like, you know, it's not fucking mass media. It's not Netflix. It's fucking idiots on the internet. And so, yeah, it cracks me up. And I quote tweeted fucking one of those, and I was like, what reality am I living in that this is, like, a genuinely serious conversation that's being had on my timeline? And the person that had originally retweeted it onto my timeline blocked me. And I was like, well, I mean, good riddance, but, like, what the fuck is going on? It was so funny. It was really hilarious. Or, like, the people that are, like, I've seen the argument, too, of, like, if all of your favorite characters are men, then you are like internally misogynistic or whatever. And it's like, just what the fuck are we doing? But that's kind of the fun part. Like, I'm glad that now I'm to a point where I can just be like, I don't have to care. Because before I was like, well, if I'm gonna be on the internet, I have to have opinions about everything. I never consciously thought that, but like, I kind of fell into the pattern of like, I have to have opinions on all the discourse and like whatever. And now I'm just like, I can just sit there and go, this is really funny and stupid, and then not care. But it sucked because I was like quickly growing out of that mindset, and a lot of my online friends weren't at all. So I like lost several friends because I would be like, what are we fucking talking about? And they would be like, you're saying you don't care about like lesbian erasure in the AO3 community? I'm like, bro, what, like, just, huh? There's too little WLW fix on AO3, then write more, dog. That's, yeah, like, okay, go write them then. Like, sucks. It's also just, I think it's like a weird, I don't know what caused it, but there was an era, I don't even know, it's probably ongoing, but it's like, stuff like that isn't a social issue that you have to like raise awareness for, but people act like it is, and it's like, you can just have that opinion and keep it to yourself, you know? It's really funny. Me when I make up something to be upset about. You guys remember? Oh, was it lagging? Did I die for a second? I'm back. Are we so back? It was probably just YouTube bullshit, because usually... Okay, it actually catches me off guard whenever the music starts. Usually when the stream actually goes down and it's my Wi-Fi, the, like, OBS thing will say, like, reconnecting or whatever. So it was probably just a random buffer. We're chilling, though. What was I saying? I don't know. It's the type of thing where if you don't think or apply context, it could be like, oh, I see where you're coming from. And then you wake up and it's like, huh? Yeah. It, like, you get so, like, in the zone almost of just being online and being in that version of reality that you think that, yeah, all of this stuff is, like, valid points. And then, yeah, all of a sudden you, like, snap out of it and you're like, what am I doing? Where am I? But it seems a lot of other people never have that realization, which is also kind of fun to experience. Which is why I was losing friends, because I was over here being like, this is actually not that serious and we don't have to care that much. And my friends were like, what? It's very serious. And I was like, oh, I don't think I want to talk to you people anymore. Yeah, Mish, you're true. I'm like, it's not like I'm a fandom oldie or whatever, but it's just like, I don't know. I guess I'm old enough now that there's people that are younger than me that are being weird on the internet. But I remember, I think I talked about this like not that long ago, but I remember when like the Dream SMP thing started and everyone was like shipping real people together and stuff. I was like, I thought we all learned this lesson with Dan and Phil to like not do that. And then I realized that all of these people were significantly younger than me. And by significantly, I mean it was only like maybe 4 years or something, but I was like, oh, these kids didn't learn that lesson because they were like 8 years old at the time. And then I was like, wow, I get to watch a whole new generation of 12-year-olds do the same thing I did back in the day. Classic. It's a really strange human experience. We'll need to relearn how to use the block button, yeah. Okay, I'm actually really glad that I was around for that era of Twitter where people had like cards and stuff. Because that shit was just like, that was something else. And people still kind of do that. But like, and it's not bad to have a card, but I mean like, the people that were like, okay, here's every single one of my triggers, and you need to like, mention them, like, or tag it if you're gonna mention them, if you're gonna be mutuals with me. And also, here's my age, and my fucking social security number, my address. I remember genuinely seeing discourse about if it was okay to post about food on Twitter or not. Once I got to the point where I was on that corner of Twitter where people were acting like I had to tag food, like trigger warning food, I was like, yeah, this is crazy. And then yeah, it was like, if you blocked someone, it was like a whole thing. Because it's like, how dare you not just soft block? I was like, what the fuck does soft block even mean? And people were like, well, that's a Twitter etiquette thing where you block someone and then you unblock them so it doesn't like whatever. But if you hard block someone, that means that it's like really a big deal. And I'm like, what? Who made this up? What are we doing? It was goof. But then also, if you do soft block someone and they don't know why, then it's like a whole drama of like, well, what did I do? And it's like, I just followed you on Twitter. Like, we're not best fucking friends for several years. I had people hit me up like that, or like, they wouldn't hit me up in person, like, well, obviously not in person, but like themselves. They would like have a mutual be like, DM me and be like, hey, like so and so realized you unfollowed them, like what happened? And I'd be like, oh, I just don't like their tweets anymore, or like whatever. And they'd be like, well, that's like a whole thing. I'm like, well, it shouldn't be. Look at this. This is so crazy, dude. I thought it would take longer than like 2 days to fucking do that. To be fair, it's been like 3 hours twice. It's been like 6 hours, but you know. Proper asshole. I was thinking about that. I'm gonna put water at the bottom. Eventually, when there's a bottom. When we get to the bottom. Should have made a bigger hole. I know, right? This isn't really even as much of a project anymore. It's just a couple days of like vibes. Yeah, the mile-long DNI thing is always so funny to me. I love the, like, strangely specific ones, where it's, like, I can't even think of a good example, but I saw some where it's, like, if you think Blorbo from whatever is blah blah blah, don't fucking follow me. And it's like, okay, what? But yeah, I never even made one at all. There was some people where it was like, if you don't have a card, I'm not following you. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, at all, actually. But yeah, it's nice if people want to put, like, a little list of their, like, fandoms and things like that. And whatever, but, like, yeah, the people that were like, you have to have a DNI, and, like, you have to remember all my triggers and tag them and whatever. I'm like, I'm not remembering all that shit. And that was, like, a hot take. Like, saying on Twitter, oh, like, I'm not gonna remember everyone's triggers and tag every single one of them every single time I tweet something. That was like crazy to say that. At least in the corner of Twitter that I was on. People would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, well, okay, I don't know. I kind of thought I was normal for that, but maybe I'm crazy. I remember too people talking about like when I was on Bungo Stray Dogs Twitter, which like, don't go there, not a place to be. But It was always funny. People would be like, there was like some accounts that posted about Bungo Stray Dogs that would have like a couple thousand followers or whatever, and they would get like canceled for stuff. Like people were expecting them to like use their platform for social activism like they were like a huge YouTuber, and I was like, what are we talking about? Like, use your platform? Dude, it's fucking like Twitter. It's like Bungo Stray Dogs Twitter. Like, it's just an entertaining part of my life that I witnessed all that shit. Used to be chronically online on Twitter, so embarrassing, right? I mean, I don't think it's embarrassing, but it's just like, it's a story for sure. But I don't think it's like embarrassing to have been there. I think it would be embarrassing if we were still there, is the thing. I figure if you don't cringe when you look back at your old self, then that means you're still the same cringy old self. So, I'm glad I can look back at my old self and go, oh, what the fuck was I doing? Frogan, I fucking feel you. I used to see that shit all the time and I was like, what are we doing? That was like, that's kind of where I felt like I was ending up when people were trigger tagging food. I was like, hey, so maybe I'm not gonna entertain this because that's weird. And like the logic behind it, people would be like, well, Twitter's supposed to be a place you can go to like escape reality, and like I shouldn't have to look at food if I'm gonna like blah blah blah. And I'm like, you can't, that's crazy. Like, I'm not just gonna be like, ooh, warning, food. There was also a while where it was like, oh, like, you have to trigger tag pets. And I'm like, that's like the whole point of the internet. It's like people posting pets. Like, I'm sorry you're afraid of dogs, but that's not my problem. I miss character songs in anime. Dude, A3 has a lot of banger character songs. Like, they fuck tremendously. Bungo Stray Dogs has some banging ones too. I think about that all the time. If New Carnival characters had character songs. I need it. I have mutuals that make new accounts, and it's like self-harm Twitter, and then I have to have a crisis, bruh. Dude, okay, you know how Twitter does that thing where it's like, your contact blah 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 made a new Twitter account. First of all, heinous. But for some reason, my contacts, like, even if I delete a contact out of my phone, it doesn't fucking, like, update to Twitter. So anybody who has ever once been in my contacts is now just stored in my Twitter, which, thank God I don't go on Twitter really anymore, but I had this whole friend group that I left because it was, like, completely insane. Like, yeah. Just imagine the most crazy people you've ever met in your life. It was pretty much all that. So I left the whole friend group and, like, deleted everyone's numbers and blocked everybody on everything and whatever. But I still sometimes get messages on Twitter, notifications that are like, your contact whoever made a new account. And there was one that literally was that. It was like a fucking, like, new account from, like, the worst person in that friend group. And the bio was like, this is my vent account. And I'm like, oh my god. No. Like, I'm calling the fucking police. It was terrible. But then, like, if you block those people, like, I sometimes get curious about old, like, ex-friends or whatever, and so if I have them blocked, then I know I can go into my blocked accounts list and find their account, so it's actually almost risky for me to block people, too. So I have to just, like, wait for the notification to be buried under the rest of my notifications, and then I won't be able to find the account, but, like, oh my god. You know it's bad when you can't block people, because then you'll be able to find them. I wish there was a way to block someone and then delete the username from your blocked people list. Because I can't be seeing these people. I can't be seeing them around. It's always a jump scare. I once read a Hetalia crossover fanfic where France and Austria are the adopted parents of Tamaki from Oran High School Host Club. That is fucking hilarious. That is so funny. There's one crossover fic that's A3 and New Carnival, and it's where like one of the characters from New Carnival Kuya. No, Kuya, okay. Eden switches places with one of the characters from A3, and like basically the A3 version of Kuya and his like little boyfriend were in a hotel room together, and then it was Eden and Kuya in a room together, like at Kuya's house or something, and then Eden and the other guy switched places, and I was like, this is insane that this exists, that somebody else out there is like a big enough A3 and New Carnival fan to have written a crossover fic. Legendary and iconic. And then yeah, it was just both of those guys being like, hey, so what the fuck? Both of them almost died also, because obviously Kuya's Kuya, and fucking the A3 version of Kuya is like a spy from like a different country, so he just like pulled a fucking knife on Eden immediately, and Eden was like, whoa, chill. What's A3? It's just another gacha game. It stands for Act Addict Actors. But yeah, it's just a different gacha game about actors. But there's 24 main characters, so it's a lot. And the English version of the game shut down like several years ago, so most of it is untranslated. So I'm not really into it anymore, but those guys still live in my brain. A3 anime was ass. It was. You know what's crazy though? I got into the game from the anime, and the anime sucks. But it's so good. Like, it's so nostalgic to me now, but it's like bad. The art style's trash, and they like left so much out of the story that it like sucks. They're still banger cards though. I still follow the Instagram and the Twitter account so I can see when they have new cards, and sometimes they're cracked. I watched A3 not knowing it was based off a game. It was like, this story sucks. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna go until this pickaxe breaks, and then I'm gonna go eat dinner. And, vibe. Do whatever else. And then maybe I'll finish the rest of the hole tomorrow. Or no, it's Saturday. I have silks tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my god, I have silks tomorrow. I forgot it was Saturday. Guys, I don't know what day it is. It is Silk Sunday. Indeed. I'm excited. Bye, Flynn. See you, see you. Silk Sundays are the best because I get to go to that little cafe that's in the town where my studio is. And it's like an hour away from my house, so I don't ever go there other than Silk's Day. But they have really yummy stuff. This bat that's been following you forever is so cute. Yeah, I guess there's only 2 of them in here currently, but there's normally 4 of them. But they're always up in my grill. Excuse me. Okay. Oh no, my inventory's full. Okay. I'll finish this line. and then go. Actually, I guess I can go until the pickaxe breaks and then empty my inventory and pick up these blocks and yep, and then I'm leaving. I don't know if Morvay's little guy form is supposed to actually be anything. It doesn't look familiar to me at all. I don't recognize if it is supposed to be some sort of thing. I don't know what it is. Okay, there we go. Ooh, wait, this might be convenient. Is there enough room in my inventory for all these? No. Oh, that pisses me off. That's terrible news. Oh, you know what I could do though? Alright, we're fine, actually. Wait, what level did I get to? -34. Nice. So we got another maybe 30 levels or something. Two handfuls of rocks. Exactly. Often I am saying this. The rhythmic jumping. Can you guys hear the spacebar when I do this? I don't know. Let me know. Keep me posted. Get back to me at your earliest convenience on that. I check all the chests every time. Like, I can't remember which ones are full. Which is really funny. I don't even realize I'm doing it, and then I'm like 5 chests deep, and I'm like, dude, it's... like, we're good. Okay, there we go. You can hear it. I hope it's not annoying. I would assume it sounds kind of satisfying, in a way. Little click, click, click. Click, click. And all the mouse clicking sounds. Oh, I always forget you guys can hear that. Alright. Ashhole day 2. Time for screenshots for the update. Oh my god. It's looking crazy. Alright. There we go, squad. The chests are looking... Yep. They sure are chests. I don't know what I was thinking I was about to say. And a naturally spawning cross. 5 hours deep. I think it's like 6.5. Actually, it's probably around... It's probably 6. Because I did spend some time looking for this spot, and I spent some time earlier today digging for diamonds. Or trying to find diamonds in the cave. So, probably 6. The ash hole must reach bedrock. True. I'm planning on it soon. Next stream, I'm sure. It'll be bedrock time. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with it from there. I'll probably switch to a different game once we get to the bottom of the world. Can bring it back to Supermarket Sim or something. One of these days. Or Lies of P. Something like that. Something epic from back in the day. Of, you know, last month. Alright, squad. I'm hopping off. Say your final goodbyes. Good stream, guys. Thanks for chilling. As per usual. Bye-bye.